Horsemen. 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 Horsemen.
He runs into the Suns' Bosnian D. That is Yusuf Nurkic. This guy has been a beast for the Suns. Starting to unpack suitcase of skills. After the break, back to the Hall of Famer, Tim Ring, along with Sophie and the legend.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Suns Valley Podcast welcomes you. Gonna have a late Sundo arrival. Not late, but not on time. Not sure when he'll be here, but we are sure he is with the Lord right now. Not in a he's dead way. In a he's probably at church way. Suns KD says Chet's going to be a problem. Could not agree with you more, my guy. This whole Thunder team is going to be a problem. I was thinking about it, and when I guess I'd have to look back when Nash was still with the Suns, try to think about it. I guess I was probably like 22, 23, probably 20. No. Somewhere around that age, man. I'm 36 now. It's been a minute. But me and my parents went to an Oklahoma City versus the Suns game in Oklahoma City. And this was right before the Thunder, they had KD, they had Harden, they had Westbrook, all in their prime, all young. They had Ibaka. They had that whole crew. And it was like you could just tell. Oklahoma City used to be nothing, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, we're playing this team that's going to be so scary. Like, we had Jason Richardson. We had Shaq. I watched Shaq and Robin Lopez wrestling before the game. And we beat them, but barely. And it was just such a fun experience, but I remember feeling like, man, this Oklahoma team is going to be so scary. I have that exact same feeling right now about this game, except it's crazy because we've got Kevin Durant now. It's crazy how things change. Yeah, Lester, Thabo, before that injury. But it's just so weird, right? We've got KD now, and they have such a special team again. SGA. I'm a big Giddey fan. Giddey would be like one of the first players I would try to get the Suns to get as a point guard if I had a choice. I think of him as a point guard. I know he's kind of like a hybrid forward. But it's just crazy, man. Like, this Thunder team could end up being legit this season. I know they're not off to the greatest start, but technically they're doing better than us right now. And I don't know. I guess what I'm just trying to say is this game isn't necessarily going to be some walk in the park if you're thinking that this is going to be an easy win. It certainly will not be. Chet is an issue. His injury that he sustained last season, preseason, pre-summer league, maybe it was right after the summer league, but when LeBron injured him in that rec league game, that Pro-Am game, he had a whole year to build up the rest of his body, and he's just been champing at the bit to get in there, and he looks so good this season. I think he's better than advertised, and he was advertised, right? So, and of course they've got SGA, the ultimate foul merchant. Nobody gets fouls called for him more than him at his age. It's insane. He has a better whistle than Book, and he has a better whistle than Beal or Kevin Durant, you know? And then you've got Giddey setting the table like a young Steve Nash, a young, tall Australian Steve Nash. And Suns KD, EG is out. You know, Miss Sundo says the best part of Sundo is here. There we go. We got Miss Sundo. I think you need to join me. Join me from your husband's computer. That shit would be hilarious. You have an open invitation. But yeah, Eric Gordon is out. That's going to be an issue because Devin Booker is out. She said, absolutely not. Come on. It'd be so funny. Like, imagine Sundo's reaction when he gets home and you're on. It'd be so funny. What's going on, Suns Nation 2? Christopher Leonard says, why isn't Bull seeing any time? He's just super soft, man. Like, he doesn't offer you much of anything out there that you can't get from other players at a he feels like a bust, man. On the Suns, it was a bust. It was a stupid decision. You know who had 14 points and 5 rebounds last night? Campaign. Wouldn't you like that from another point guard, the position that everybody's clamoring that we get another one of? Honest to God, we never should have gave up Campaign for Bull. That was you know, oh, we're making moves just to make moves sort of thing. I know Campaign's not even that good, Jason, but he could provide more for the Suns than what Bull can provide for the Suns. You know? What's going on, ESPHX? DeAndre Riddle says, this is a new team. They're all learning each other through this game. About time game 15 to 20 gets here. We'll be comfortable with the role players. I agree. We're dealing with... We're going through growing pains. If you remember having growing pains as a kid, right? What's going on, Alex Kroll in the house? It's just not fun to go through it. It's like, you know you're going to be taller, so it's like, yeah, technically this is a good thing, but Grayson Allen and Okogie in the starting lineup. The KBD experiment seems over, at least in the starting lineup. I'm sure he'll still get some minutes. But yeah, we are close. Game time is almost here. Yes, sir, Suns KD. Payne's on the Bucks. What's going on, Robert? No Booker plan. You know, so I was going to say that. A couple people were asking in the chat already, you know, like, so if you guys don't know, when I do these thumbnails, I'm almost always correct with who's playing. Like, I won't put Booker in the... If the thumbnail has one of our players in it, they're playing. Like 95% of the time. Sometimes I get tricked and it's last minute. But even if I'm wrong, I'll usually real quick before the stream pop in a different player to represent who's playing. So you guys can usually count on the thumbnail to tell you who is playing. So Beal is playing and Book is playing. Sorry, Durant. I'll always have Book in the thumbnail if he's playing. He's, in my opinion, still the leader of this team. It's still his team, you know. JM says, which Nurk is showing up tonight? Ain't that the question, man? He's been really good lately. So we'll see how that goes. Got some shot blockers on the other side, so we'll see how he deals with that, but he's doing his thing. Here we go, Shea bringing the ball up. Guys, help us out. Hit that like button. Let's have like 100 likes before Sundo gets here to welcome that man properly. I don't know what we got, but help us out if you haven't hit that like button. Let's get it. Dick Coxon, what's going on? Said 20 and 20 Nurk. I'd be happy with 15 and 15. I'd be happy with 15 and 10. I'd be happy with 10 and 15. Chet at the free throw line right off the bat. Hits the first one.
That's what's probably surprising a lot of players in the league so far.
Suns KD says, when do I think Booker will be back? Well, I would have thought he would have came back for that LA game, so the fact that he didn't makes me feel like whatever he's going through is serious. And I think we're going to be without him for at least the next week. I could be wrong. I was wrong, on the Beal. I was a day off on the Beal return. Beal to Durant. Oh my God, in your face. Lou Dort. I love Lou Dort too. Dang, their team is just so stacked with talent. Chet gonna walk into a three off of a pass from Giddey. Wide open three given up by the Suns. No one guarding him. I'm having flashbacks. Nurk sets a nice screen. Beal gets a switch. They kick it out to Durant. It is stolen by Dort. Dort, the running back, bulldozes through Beal for the layup. And we're off to a shitty start, folks.
Of getting open and giving a better target. Suns have been guilty of that so far this year.
Beal to Nurk. Nurk gets it back to Beal. Beal to the rack. Pauses. Off the backboard. Can't get it, but gets his own rebound and goes to the ground getting it. Grayson's got the ball now. Screen from Nurk. Goes to the rack. Kicks out to Okogie for an open three at the buzzer. No good. Nurk gets the offensive rebound and kicks it to KD. Back to Beal, who looks a little winded, not gonna lie. Kicks it down to Nurk, who's got Giddey guarding him. Gonna post his little ass up, takes him to the rack, throws up a hideous hook shot that gets blocked, turned jump ball by Giddey. Ridiculous, man. So one thing I really don't like about Nurk is his post moves. They are whack.
He's not short there and be able to get a hand on it.
Frank Vogel been through the ups and downs of the Pacers and Lakers, and Mark Dagnall, the 38-year-old.
0.9 seconds on the shot clock if we were to get the jump ball, and we don't.
He also was an assistant coach.
Shea into the paint, kicks it out to Lou. Chet, guarded by Nurk at the perimeter, goes to the glass and cannot finish. Kicks it to Gray Daddy. Grayson ripped from behind by Lou Dort. Great defense by a great defender. Durant to Beal. Beal, wing three, no good.
Both teams playing extremely hard here in the opening minutes.
Spin move from Giddey, and Grayson wraps him up. Dort, pump fake in the corner, back to Giddey, back to one of the Jalen Williams. Misses the three. Beal with the rebound, loses his shoe out of bounds. It's a 4v5 on offense, folks. Durant double teamed in the corner, and the Suns call a timeout. 2-7. Pathetic start. Oy vey. What do you guys think about this start so far? Chet looks good. Walked into that three, no problem for a 7'2" player is crazy. Thomas Warbrick says, don't you guys think it's getting a bit of a joke that Book isn't playing? I mean, it just sucks. It just sucks. That's all it is. Think back to how we felt during Christmas time when he was injured and we wanted him to come back and play. Oh, when he played in Christmas, oh, we were so excited he's playing on Christmas injured. Do you want that again? That would be the joke. That would be the nightmare, is that he gets rushed back. And I just feel like they're being smart with him. And technically, they should be able to win these games, but they have zero chemistry. Zero. The preseason was very confusing, right? Because we're scoring 70 points in the first half of these games, and it was like, oh my God, they've got no, they don't. Without Booker in there, they have no chemistry. This offense is like a chicken with its head cut off. It's nuts. Michael says, no, it's a joke that people keep asking about Booker. I mean, you know, I figure not everybody's plugged in on Twitter. Not everybody has the time. You know, some people use this channel, and we appreciate it as their way of staying up to date on stuff, you know. So I don't get like too upset when I get the question like 100 times. I understand it. DeAndre Riddle says, no rushing back. Yeah, it sounds good. It's, you know, you want him back so badly, but it's like you just gotta wait. You gotta wait until he's ready. Because if he can come back and be 100%, this team is going to be 100% different. I truly believe that. Defense shouldn't be an issue, though, right? There's things that if the Suns would just fix right now without Book would make them a different team. But they just can't stop giving up open threes. They refuse to guard the three-point line like they're being paid not to. And then, yeah, not having a point guard. I mean, Beal getting back into action, it's going to take him a little bit of a while to get fully healthy and fully energized and have his wind all the way. I think he could be the point guard, but we're going to have to hope that he is, because not having a point guard is killing this team right now. Nurkic to the rack, slapped out of bounds. I mean, just oh God, man.
Yeah, but you got to go into his body.
He has no post moves. It's crazy. I love you, Nurk, but your post moves are insane. Shea to the rack, pull up midi, no good. Nurkic fouls Chet on the rebound. Nurk is getting cooked by Chet.
Frustration to get the best of him, and now he finds himself on the bench. Right there. You see what
For me, Suns, it's setting the table and scoring when the opportunity presents itself, but not looking to score first. Okogie with the block goes off of Eubanks' face. They whip it up to KD, and it's just too far of a pass.
He was wide open.
Out of bounds.
Slow offensive start for the Suns.
Shea with the whistle. You put a hand near Shea, you're going to get called for a foul.
First team last season, averaging 31 points per game.
Josh taking care of that block, but right there, there's Bradley.
Terrible pass by Okogie.
He just didn't see him.
Pass underneath to Shea. Quick backdoor cut. Don't worry, guys. We'll just score 2 points in the first 4 minutes of the game real quick, okay? And we'll give up 9. Okogie, hand off to Beal. Got Shea on him. Screen from Do You. Kicks to Durant. Hand in the face 3. Hits it in Dort's face, who's doing everything he can but can't stop the man. Giddy to the rack. Layup line. Beal kicks it to Gray. Gray to Eubanks. Kicks it down to Durant. He's doubled immediately. Whips it to Beal. Loses the catch, but gets it back. Trying to snap back. It's like his handles are rusty or something. My God. Beal, professional scorer, gets to the basket and scores on Chet. Under the rim. Hit that like button, please. Maybe it'll wake these Suns up. Gilgeous, guarded by Okogie. Okogie trying not to get whistled for breathing too close to him. Jalen Williams, wide open 3. Wide open 3. Good.
Run at him.
Talked about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander being first team All-NBA.
Pass to Eubanks. Eubanks kicks it right back to Beal. Pump fake. Shakes Jalen out of his shorts and pulls up the midi. Let's go, Beal. You're going to have to start scoring.
Those two guys on the floor, both Beal and KD.
Dort taking Beal. Oh, Dort with the... Ref, you are a piece of shit. Challenge that. That was a charge.
Bradley Beal on Chet Holmgren. You see what he did to Chet Holmgren?
Man is built like a linebacker, just bulldozes Beal. Ridiculous.
Dropped his shoulder right into Bradley Beal. Should have been an offensive foul. The Suns already with 14 fouls.
Giddy trying to inbound it, and they're going to have to call it.
5-second violation.
Wow, ball really don't lie, folks. 5 seconds on the inbound. Crazy. Hey, we're at 52 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the help. Can you help us get to 75 if you guys just joined and haven't hit that like? And now they get Dort on a fighting through a screen foul. Good screen there by Grayson. Durant kicks it into Eubanks. Eubanks thought about it. Nice pass to Beal. Beal using his body. Can't finish under the rack with 2 guys surrounding him. SGA kicks it to Jalen in the corner. Back to Dort. Back to Shea. Nice crossover, mid-range. Woo! That's buttery by SGA. Beal. Nice pass to Okogie. Pump fakes Holmgren wisely. Draws a foul and he's going to the line. You guys rock, man. We're up to 61 likes already. Thank y'all.
He can go left, and then he quickly gets separation to his right. See that?
Not only is Sundo hard working, but he's God-fearing at the same time.
Players has Beal done that to?
Hopefully he'll be here soon, Lester. I know.
2 players right there, 2 of the best at creating that kind of space for their shot. As Okogie
at the line.
You always talk about trying to find your rhythm, gain that confidence, and you can do it at the stripe. He's a fine free throw shooter.
Hits the first. Let's go.
Yeah, well, again, you know,
Wes with the where's Sundo emoji. I think church, Wes.
He's a guy that can get out on the break. He's a guy that can get offensive rebounds, putbacks. And then all of a sudden, the confidence is going to go
Both
up.
free throws good. Let's go, Kogi.
Josh should never just put himself in a position where he has to get himself.
Giddy to an open Chet Holmgren for 3. Wide open.
Another 3-point hit.
I'm so sick of this shit, people. Like, I can't take it. Just end the game now and give OKC the W, man. I'm sick of this shit. Okogie almost hits a crazy fadeaway after he got fouled.
Especially when Dort's guarding you. You know, or Jalen Williams, either one of them. You want to put pressure on them.
Well, Wes, you know, God has a commandment, which is thou shalt have no other false gods, but, you know, basically only worship the real God. So Wes is, you know, Sundo's going in the proper order. He at least needs to praise God first before himself.
That means he loves the game.
And he's leading by example. All right?
Just go over there and be happy.
Marty said, put me on chat. Anyone, really anyone. I mean, he's 7'2". You're not going to be able to block his shot, but you at least have to get in his face, bro. Gilgy to Giddy. Giddy to the rack. Giddy has it slapped out of his hands, out of bounds, and they're going to say it hit Giddy last. Thank God.
That should be delay a game. It was a delay in calling delay a game.
That's a double delay.
Yes.
Well, CB, I'll say this, man. Being down only 6 right now feels nice because they've been cooking us, and we've been sloppy again. Lou Dort all over Durant. Durant doubled immediately. Tries to kick it to Goodwin in the corner, but it's slapped out of bounds by Jalen. And in comes the Suns killer, Isaiah Cup of Joe.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Without a doubt, that should come up when he checks in.
Eubanks to the rack. Eubanks takes Chet from the hash to the rim for the dunk. Suck on that, Torrey Jones. And then Grayson gets cooked by Jalen Williams, basically the exact same thing. Oh, Lord!
setting the screen. And we're going to get another foul call.
Lou Dort's doing work on defense, but he's having to foul to try to stop Durant.
I mean, that's it. Because they're not respecting Eubanks.
That's my guy, Sloth. That's my guy.
Make him pay. Like guys
Someday we're going to have him on the channel, you know?
Punish that chest. Send him to the weight room.
Durant to Eubanks. He thought about it. Oh, I think he traveled, but he got away with it. Durant driving into the corner to do you wisely. Gets it back to Grayson. Almost gets ripped. Almost knees Grayson in the head. And Goodwin bricks a three. Chet guarded by Eubanks. Kicks it back to Shea. What a weird, awesome dribble move by Shea. What kind of hezzy was that?
29.7 rebounds and 6 assists
Woof.
this season. He's shooting 52% from the field. He's not a great three-point
Eubanks
shooter,
trying to get it to Durant. He's getting chased like crazy by Dort. Durant, the one-footed floater. The Dirk floater. Good. Jalen Williams looking to drive on Goodwin. Kicks it out to Dort. Pump fakes Durant. Back to Williams. Out to Chet. Screen from Isaiah Joe. Chet back to Joe. Grayson guarding. Joe to the rack. Mid-leaner. No good. Goodwin with the rebound. Goodwin getting a screen here from Papa Eubanks. Another screen. Gets it to Grayson, who's been quiet, folks. Grayson to the rack, kicks it to Okogie in the corner, and he'll brick that immediately. I mean, this is just ridiculous, dude. Like, Okogie has lost his shooting touch 100%. Please bring it. I said please. That was a Freudian slip because I thought they were going to bring in Yuta. Please bring in Yuta, Watanabe-san.
Hey, expect to see Chimezi Metu get some time as well. They really want to take a look at that youngster who came over.
What up, Roy boy? Goodwin into Eubanks, 13 seconds. Kicks it back to Durant, top of the key. Crossing him up, getting a screen, whips it to Gray. Gray, pull up, free throw line, jumper, no good. Rebound by the other Jalen Williams. He must hate that as the bench player. He probably always gets called the other. Oh my gosh. Gilgeous about murdered Grayson on a turnaround. Durant driving left. Oh, beautiful move by Durantula. Oh, over the back by Goodwin.
They're going to call that an offensive basket interference or a loose ball foul on Goodwin.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but he must have used his offense.
Jay, Ty Lue is definitely. I wanted Ty Lue because you remember in the offseason, they talked about. In the offseason, everybody thought that Lue was about to leave the Clippers, but then they signed him back up. During that time, I wanted Lue, and I would have preferred to have Lue over Vogel, but that's not really a shot at Vogel. I just, Lue's that guy, man. Lue gets the most out of nothing, and he's going to have to do that now that he's got old, decrepit, washed, rusty James Harden. Yeah, I mean, he's not right now, but think about the years past. Like, think about how the Clippers came out and played us in the playoffs. The last two times we played them in the playoffs, you can tell it's a product of Lue. Because even when they get injured and they lose players and stuff, they do work. They're always fighting. They fight so hard. Like, they're never scared. He's a good coach. Beat Wagner says, does Sundo do sick licks on the guitar? We need to have him play guitar for us. How have we never begged him to do that? Right? Miss Sundo, do you think you could talk Sundo into playing some guitar for us? Chuckster says, okay, I've seen enough of Okogie shooting threes the rest of the month. He needs to fix whatever is going on in his head, give somebody else a chance. Yeah, dude, I loved Okogie coming back into the starting lineup, and I'm already ready to see him back on the bench. I still want him to play. I still want him getting minutes, but no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Just put Goodwin in there at that position. Goodwin can handle the ball better and shoot a little bit better and distribute better, and yeah, just give Goodwin his minutes. Beat says Bull would be nice. Ugh, I mean, in theory, he'd be really nice, right? He'd be nice if he wasn't soft and zesty. Coming back here. We're back, folks.
He had that spill pregame, so he missed that opportunity to take on his former team. And I'm sure.
Yeah, Sundo's music channel is dope. You guys should check it out.
Teaming up with James Harden, Russell Westbrook there. Tons of success. There were times where I was really bummed that they
Dort at the line.
They got to the Western Conference.
And we do have Yuta out there. That's actually who I would definitely put out there. I believe that Yuta will get his shooting back. Okogie, you never know.
Jeff Green, I mean, they had a lot of talent.
Health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. So no Eric Gordon in this.
Guys, we're at 80 likes. You guys rock, man. Thank you. Dort, both free throws good, unfortunately. Booker yawning on the sideline. Good, you rest up, my sweet prince.
That's a lot of points right there. So other guys
My sweet Latin prince.
Somebody has to have
Goodwin gets it to KBD. KBD to Goodwin, left alone from three, pulls and hits. Let's go Goodwin, our new Okogie.
I was watching Devin shoot around after practice yesterday. He was kind of going through the walkthrough and some of the motions.
SGA.
Defensively.
Step back on Durant. Oh my God, that was gorgeous. Even if it missed and it didn't. Beautiful from SGA. Sorry I'm a fanboy of SGA. If I could play like anyone in the NBA, he'd probably be up there on my list. Yuta. Oh, I thought he was going to get a shot off. Eubanks post moves. Oh, KBD with the rebound. Pump fake. KBD with the putback. No, put back again by Eubanks. My beautiful white prince.
And then now you got an opportunity for guys to get on the glass.
Gilgeous has Goodwin guarding him. Let's see what he can do. They double wisely with Eubanks. They kick it around. Dort in the corner. Dort. Back to Isaiah. Cup of Joe. Out to the corner. Up to the wing. Dort pump fake. Step back. Brick! Long rebound goes right back to him. And then Goodwin pokes it out. Our new Okogie. All right, I think I've solved the Okogie problem. You replace him with Goodwin. KBD gets it to Eubanks. Over to Goodwin. Screen. Nope. Goodwin going to go to the rack. Kicks it into the corner to Yuta. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, baby.
For somebody with 2 fouls, he sure doesn't know.
Exactly.
What a pass by Goodwin. That was a point guard moment for him. Shea trying to draw the foul. Does. K debates D out fouls him. I'll tell you on the replay if it looks like it was a legit foul or if he got
sometimes the
bailed.
And Brent Barnaky, maybe he's got great eyes. I'm going to get my eyes checked up tomorrow. I do it once a year. Right? Might have to take Brent with me. I mean, so he can show
It's
me
true,
how to
Wes.
get his eyes
It's
off.
true. Can you believe I didn't mention that you was Japanese after he hit that three?
That's why Frank Vogel was a little bit upset. It's always a surprise. Not to say it wasn't a foul, but a lot of times coaches are surprised.
Damn, I'm sorry, Fitta. That sucks.
And then an official that's far away and his angle
It's never fun.
really great makes the call.
Does that make him nearsighted?
Eubanks kicks it into Goodwin.
I don't know. It just makes him sighted.
29-25. Goodwin got Joe on him. Goodwin over to Durant. Durant down to Eubanks. Eubanks gonna bang out. He's just so athletic for a white man.
In the first quarter for Drew Eubanks.
Hey, he has been huge.
It's my guy.
He has been huge as well as getting on the floor and He is virtually responsible.
I know. I totally forgot to, Wes. I literally just forgot.
Just ferocious dunks, too. He's going to bend that metal.
DU is outplaying Nurk so far in this quarter. SGA with KBD guarding him. Goes to the rack. Pulls up behind the free throw line. No good. KBD with the rebound. Kicks it to Good. Goodwin to the rack. Goodwin. Cooks win. Good and in. 29, all Dort with the crossover on Yuta. Kicks out to Jalen. A wide open cup of Joe. Brick. Thank God. Just wait till they bring in Lindy Waters to cook us. Oh my God, Bertans is on their team? Eubanks gets the pass tipped. Gill just bringing it up. He's probably going to wait for the last shot. Gill just got KBD on him. Drives to the rack. Kicks it out to the corner. Late contest from Yuta is much appreciated. Mr. Watanabe-san. Oh, boy. 2:05 watching, folks. Help us out. Maybe we could do something special here and get to 100 likes before the second quarter starts, man. That might be a record for this season. 213 now, man. What's going on? Anybody having a difficult time getting the stream? Like, is this game on what is it, the Arizona Family, or is this on, like, what is this on? I've got League Pass now, and so I don't even know what it is. Baby Malo says, Gabe, have you seen Biyombo balling out? I heard about it on Twitter, but I haven't seen it. So if you're in our Discord, which I think, yeah, you are, Malo, put a clip of it, man, if you can find it. Beat says it's on Channel 3. Hateout's watching on the Oklahoma City channel. DeAndre, you got that League Pass. Let's go. 6th Gen Basehead says Stream East is lagging. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Okay, so it is on AZ Family. Haydot said, did you see Shamet dunking on Charlotte? I feel like I did see that Shamet dunk, and if it's the one I'm thinking of, it wasn't that good of a dunk, right? It was just kind of one of those technically a dunks, and there were people around, so they call it a Shamet poster. I don't know. If I'm wrong, correct me. 6th Gen says, we should have kept Biyombo as a backup. I would have loved that, but I like Eubanks better. Like, so he would have been the third behind Eubanks, and it's like at that point, you have your shot blocking, dunking backup center. You know, like, do you need to pay another one that can't do, like, he's a poor man's Eubanks, Biyombo is. Might be better at blocking shots, but it's not by much, you know. What's going on, Ruben? DeAndre says, should have kept Jock. If anything, I think, so you know how we lost a second-round pick probably, or they're looking into the Suns about losing a second-round pick because they say we talked to Drew Eubanks too soon? I think the Suns knew that the Rockets were going to throw a crazy pile of cash at Landale, and there was just no way we could have kept Landale. He was offered that much money, dude. It's crazy. Goodwin to Beal. I don't even know what he's doing on the Rockets. I need to look into that. Goodwin gets it to Beal. Beal to the rack. Oh, boy, travel by Beal. Beal's looking a little bit rusty.
Kevin Durant, who played the entire first quarter.
Yo, we did it, man. You guys rock. We got to 100 likes before the end of the first, or before the beginning of the second. Thank you guys, man. What a mitzvah. Williams to the rack. Oh, pass blocked out of bounds. Deflected out by Nurk. Suns have 5 turnovers already to 1 from Oklahoma City. The other bane of our existence. Turnovers. Turnovers and open threes. Fadeaway midi, no good. Cason Wallace. Not gonna lie, first time I've ever heard that name. Beal loses the ball out of bounds. Come on, baby Beal.
Suns turn it over.
Went and touched some chalk on the bench and trying to dry his hands a little bit. Giddey working on Beal. Takes Beal to the rack, Euros around him, and fillet finish. Goodwin.
He's got great balance.
Suns down 2. Gets it to Nurkic at the top of the key. Back to Beal. This is the Beal show now. Beal, hop step, kicks it to Yuta, who I think traveled, but they didn't call it, thank God. Beal gets into the paint. Floater. Good.
I don't think anybody out there can deal with him.
Get Beal going, man.
Put there in the lane by Bradley Beal.
Giddey smokes a open-ish floater right at the basket. Thank God. Goodwin thought about pulling. Gets it down to Nurk in the post.
Beal has 6 points for the Suns.
Oh, he gets it to KBD for the hammer. The two-handed hammer. Suns go up, what is this, 4 now or up 2? Suns up 2. And that was beautiful. Nurk looked off Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin was wide open for 3. Nurk looked at him and was like, sorry, don't trust you. Oh, there you are. There you are, KBD. Wham. Let's go. JM says, anyone cop the El Valle jerseys? I was thinking about that today, and it's like, I kind of think the only... See, I don't like what Nike and the NBA are doing. They're giving us too many jerseys. Like, I don't think most Suns fans would be upset if we kept the original The Valley jerseys. Not to say that these El Valle jerseys aren't fire. They are pure fire. But here's what happens. I don't really want to buy a jersey that's going to be outdated in one season. It's the same reason I got... Bro, let me turn my camera. See which way. Yeah, let me turn my camera. Okay, you see this... You see this Bradley Beal outdated jersey that used to be a Chris Paul jersey that's really a Kelly Oubre jersey? Like, I don't want that. I don't want to buy a jersey that becomes outdated within one season. Look at all these jerseys, man. I mean, obviously the Nash one doesn't work anymore, but this Sunburst, we had the PHX, we had to up. It's like, I don't want to buy a jersey that's going to be done in a year. And that El Valle jersey, as fire as it is, they're going to discontinue it next season. We're not going to have that. So next year, it's going to be an old jersey. Hey, you remember that jersey? Jersey. And it's like, I think I'm just going to stick with... I might get one of the Gradient PHX jerseys because it feels like they're kind of keeping that around. And then... a white new Sunsburst and a purple new Sunsburst. Probably a Beal and I might have to get 3, man. I got to get all of the big 3. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're giving us too many jerseys. Keep them. If you want me to buy an El Valle jersey, just tell me what's going to be around next year. But I don't believe it will be. And they're just they know, bro, they're just trying to get us to buy more jerseys. Hey, every year we can get them to buy a jersey, but it's going to start having the opposite effect. At least it is on me.
And you need to step in and you got to match the speed every
I'd have to look at it again, DeAndre.
And he found himself into a tremendous rhythm. Now the thing is to continue it.
Malo, right? It's just, you get older and you realize, I kind of threw my money around a little too easily, especially with inflation these days and what everything costs in our country. Like, can't really afford to just be willy-nilly buying jerseys. Giddey trying to back down Beal. Chet gets it to Jalen. Nice dribble move by Jalen Williams. Beautiful, smooth behind the back, and then a left-handed finish. Goodwin trying to get it to Beal. Trying to now get it down to Nurk, and Chet is fighting Nurk off so hard, trying to keep him from getting to his spot. He fouls him.
Yeah, see, you make them think that you're going to go right. So
it's a really nice move.
And then the ability to behind the back and get the advantage going the other way.
7 points.
Nurk, hand off to Beal. Gets a screen from him. Pocket pass to Nurk. Gets it right back to Beal and sets him another screen. Gets it to Nurk. Nurk, a three. Yeah, he had to rush that shot. Chet was right in his face, too. There's literally no way, but good block by Nurk and a good save by Jordan Goodwin. Uh-oh. Wild pass. Goes through Nurk's legs. Giddy. Alley-oop. And that could have been an and one. Suns are lucky. Jalen Williams climbed the ladder for that one. Nurk had no chance. Goodwin into the corner to Yuta. Over to KBD. Back to Nurk. Hand off to Beal. Beal. Nice blow by. Almost finishes. Get this white, skinny monster in trouble. Thank you. That's got to be 3 fouls on Chet already.
There's good ball movement there, but the Suns starting to do what I was hopeful that they would.
Yeah, JM, that was pretty dope. Does anybody know, did they give that lowrider to Booker? Or were they just loaning it to him? Like, what was that? Is that his car now? I thought that was just for the photo shoot and, like, yeah, I don't know.
That first free toss. And, he took his time, and now here comes Jalen Williams, the center, replacing goes out with those 3 personal fouls. 8 points.
J. Will comes in for Chet. That's what we need.
Missing all of last year, but he was involved in the workouts and some of the practices late in the season.
Beal's free throw is no good. I think he missed both. He missed both, man. Giddy. Crossing over Goodwin, gets into the paint, kicks it out to J. Will, over to, who is that? That's Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins blocked by Nurk. Let's go. Quick hands by Nurk, because trust me, Nurk ain't getting off the ground for these blocks. He's just putting his hand up. Let's go, KBD. Let's go. KBD's back, bro. He's back in the starting lineup over Okogie. He's outplaying Okogie by 1.5 miles. Williams to the rack. Floater, no good, but he's fouled by Yuta. Watanabe-san. Hey.
He's a terrific finisher with both hands in the lane in that long reach.
I don't know how Brad got the pass.
Yeah, Jacob, I don't understand what Metsu's doing wrong to not get any playing time at all.
Look at this. I mean, you don't teach that in practice for sure.
Yeah, Goodwin was mugged, too, when he caught that ball. He's wearing that mask, and I was actually asking the training staff, like, he's got a jaw contusion, and yet his jaw is exposed, but apparently it's the bone that goes up near the ear.
Free throws are good.
Has the contusion with, so they're protecting that.
Point Goodwin bringing it up.
Wow, you did your research on that one, didn't you?
Goodwin's got 5 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kicks it to Beal. Back to Goodwin, back to Beal. Screen for Beal. Beal to the rack. Step back, midi, fade away. Oh my God! That's shades of Devin Booker. Let's go. Run the Booker sets through Beal. I love it. Giddy. Get it over to Williams. Aaron Wiggins to the rack. Hangs. What a finish. Good job. KBD bringing it up.
Third-year player out of Maryland.
Looking for an outlet, gets it to Nurk. Nurk tries to get a Chris Paul swipe through. I kid you not. It was exactly what he was doing. Good win to the rack. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound Wiggins. Giddy. Spin move. I think he traveled, but it was clean at the end. Timeout, Suns.
Can do it all last season.
Yeah, I would definitely take Derrick Rose. Whoever said that, I would definitely take D Rose as a backup. Slothbag said before Beal got hurt, he was damn near averaging 30, and you can see it, man. The control, the body control to just full speed left-handed pull up, fade away, and just designate where the ball's gonna go perfectly. Like, I'm fading, let me hit it back that way a little bit. Nothing but net. It's just it's art. It's the same type of art you see from Durant and Booker, and not many human beings can do that. Ruben says Rose is paper thin as it gets. I mean, he's had injuries over the years, but I don't think he's been dealing with a lot of injuries lately, right? He's just old. But he's very wise. He makes great decisions. And he's extremely unselfish, you know? DeAndre says, because Gordon and Book is out, there are shooters. Oh, talking to TC. Yeah, saying we're struggling. This team needs serious work. That's another thing to remember. We don't have Gordon. And the scary thing about that is they said he had significant soreness. I don't like the word significant. That leads me to think that something's wrong. I'll say that. Makes me think something is actually wrong with him. What's going on, Iverson? Lester says we still need a trade. Who do you want to trade for, man? Just looking for a point guard? Yeah, you and me both, Johnny. You and me both. I live streamed that Huskers game, Johnny, and it was brutal. And I'm just getting more of the same from the Suns. Diego says, where's Thickums at? Hopefully we get Thickums soon. Sundo Thickums, that is. You know? Jobin says, y'all are acting like OKC's a bad team. Yeah, dude, definitely not a bad team. OKC is a really scary team that's just not at full speed yet. Once they get there, it's going to be crazy.
Well, I think the game is close, and so I think
Nurk gets it to Grayson. Grayson needs to step up, guys. If you're not going to have Gordon in the game at all, you need Grayson to really have a good game. Beal into the corner to Goodwin. Back to Beal. Beal, spin move. He traveled the fuck out of the ball. And he gets called, he gets bailed by a foul. Whoa.
This is a guy who's covered just about every star.
What up, Big Merc?
He's covering Beal. He's covered Curry and Klay Thompson, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Jamal Murray, and Coach Dagnall saying of Case and Wallace, we trust him on anybody. Picked up the foul there. And Bradley Beal,
I know, we have to be a rare breed, Johnny. Not a lot of us out there. Oh, my God! Beal can't stop missing free throws.
Wallace again. Beal is so mad at himself, too. I think if you,
let me text Sundo and let him know that the chat's getting restless for him. Maybe we can get a Sundo stream drive home.
He has all his rhythm back. He's just gotten back to playing basketball. And sometimes, you know, you can have a spurt, you're looking good, but then you kind of hit a mini wall. And so you have to expect that.
Hits the free throw. Let's go. He got his own rebound, by the way, and got fouled on the way back up. I thought he just got wrapped up like a jump ball, but once again, Beal getting them superstar calls. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what you grow up with.
11 points now for Beal.
You slept with your basketball.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Fully inflated.
Trust me, it wasn't.
Jalen Williams kicks it to Giddey.
Sorry.
Giddey. Ooh, Aaron Wiggins beat off the glass. I'm not even sure who got that. Beal to the rack, gets it to KBD, who finishes. Jalen Williams takes a spill. Suns have the lead.
And the hoop by Diop. Kate has been so good for Phoenix. Pull-up jumper.
Jalen Williams hits the free throw. Area jumper.
Come on, you can make that jump.
Yeah, baby Malo, it might or might not have been Romp. Romp does have a silver car, just saying. Diop smokes a dunk, man. How does that happen? Sorry, it's just disgusting. Giddey misses a layup. Nurk stopped him. Uh-oh. Jalen Williams just picked Grayson Allen's pocket. Tried to cross over and got ripped right to left. Point Nurk. Hand off to Bielski. Wheelski. Grayson, open-ish three is good. And that's the benefit of being white, people.
Made up for it. What you got to do?
Jalen kicks it to Wiggins, over to Giddey. Other Williams sets a screen. Giddey to the rack. Kicks out to Williams. No good. Tipped out by Aaron Wiggins. That makes me sick. Grayson gets the rebound off of a Wiggins putback miss. Grayson to the rack. Good job, Gray. Misses. He's mad. He's slapping his hands. He wants a foul. You're not going to get it. That's the downside of being white, my guy. Jalen Williams misses, and Grayson going to get tacked up. I told y'all he was hot. Either him or Vogel. Vogel is furious. Vogel is beat red. They're holding Vogel back. Crazy.
Around the head coach, trying to keep him on the bench for the rest of this game.
I mean, the hardest part for these officials now is to decide whether the guy's flopping or not. Like Jalen Williams on the other side.
Please miss. Makes it. 45 all. Hey, maybe this wakes the Suns up. Maybe the technical lights a fire. I don't know.
I mean, he even put his hand on his leg. Like, how is that not a charge? Like, what is
yeah, these refs are enjoying screwing the Suns this season so far.
You know, Dagnall was talking about his young team against the experienced Suns here tonight, and he said, we're not here to get any autographs after the game. We're here to win and compete.
I think we all can agree, Lester, we're not going to win this game. Oh! Without Sundo. Grayson took that personal. All right? Anybody else see that Grayson dunk and their wieners swell up a little bit? And then Jay Will hits a three on the other end. Nurk had an open three, but gives it to KD. Nurk gonna pull the open three this time. Gonna back iron brick. And I think that was a holding call. Thank you. Thank you. Carson Wallace grabbing Okogie. Not letting him go chase down the rebound.
So that would have been his third. Instead, it's
22. Yeah. Okay. So Gilda's like, that's not me.
That's number 2 on Wallace.
Wallace is not complaining, so he was caught.
Both teams in the bonus. Rest of that.
Oh yeah, Gorilla Lax, 100%. It happens.
4 free throws back at the stripe. Score up to 80% off prescription prices at BuzzRx.com.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to bring in Bull, Val. If they bring out Nurk, they're going to put in my guy Eubanks. For the love of God.
And Williams, a double lane violation.
Now, Oklahoma City already
double lane violation on the free throw.
So, a lot of times you forget. As a team that you already have.
Kogie's free throw is good.
Suns take the lead up by 1.
Shea kicks it back to Jalen Williams. Over to Dort. Dort's got a Kogie on him. Backdoor pass to Gilgeous. Nice left-handed dribble, but he smokes the layup. Looks at the ref like, what do you mean? You guys always call a foul when I miss. What the hell? Even though he wasn't touched. Durant to the rack, stripped by Isaiah Cup of Joe. Gilgeous, pass to Dort. Dort hits the lefty layup, and Nurkic doesn't even attempt to block it. I don't like that. I know he probably didn't want to get a foul, but in comes Eubanks, just like that. Durant on the wing, tries a backdoor pass and gets it tipped and stolen. I need to start betting the over on Durant turnovers. Dort walks into a three, no good. Nurk with the rebound. Nurk knows he's about to get taken out, so he's bringing that ball up like a point guard. Gets it to Durant, sets him a screen. Durant to the rack, doubled, bumped, and one, but no call. Crazy.
They only have 2 turnovers, and I think that's why they're able to stay around.
Carson Wallace.
Have 9.
It's back to Joe. Gilgis getting a screen here. Got Nurk on him. He's going to torch Nurk. He's going to torch him. Does. Torches him. Goes to the rim and scores. Cannot have Nurk guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You might as well have me guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Grayson to Durant, and a foul. Trying to get through the screen again from Dort. That's who we really need in foul trouble, is Dort Daddy.
Tough shot here. And Jalen Williams kind of leaned in a little bit, but they allowed it to go. But right
That's
there,
too easy.
That guy's just too good, man. You've got to send help when Nurkic or Eubanks is switched off on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander's last 3 games in, he scored 30, 43, and 33.
I got to get a pair of these KD 16s, man. I'm just trying to get the colorway I want, and I can't find it anywhere.
Hits the first free throw. Back comes Beal. Eubanks.
Chuckster says, why is Nurk out there trying to defend at the three-point line? It's because they switched stupidly, right? Pulled a pick and roll. You do that a lot of times to switch to get a better matchup, and we gave him the better matchup. I say you just don't switch that shit if your name's Nurkic. Or Eubanks. Eubanks shouldn't be switching either. He gets cooked on the perimeter too.
You haven't heard about him much. He is special.
So guys, let me check the likes here. We're at 125, which is real nice around halftime, man. Thank you guys. I guess I just ask if we can get to 150 before the end of the second. 150 is crazy for a halftime like total. And Sundo will be pleased. He might show up blasting bare nips. I'll text him and ask him. Dort kicks it back to Joe, guarded by Okogie. Williams back to Joe, back to Dort. Nice ball movement here. Dort to the rack. Dort steps through but cannot finish over my guy Eubanks. And then my guy Beal bringing it up after getting the rebound. Kicks it back to my guy Grayson. Back to my guy Beal. Can we get him a screen, do you? Can you set him a screen, please? Maybe he don't want it. Beal working, jerking, flirking. Mid-range! Let's go! Start calling Beal Baby Book. Dort. Williams. SGA. Screen here from Joe. Back to Joe. Dort for 3. Hey, we got a hand in the face of a 3 and he missed. Let's go. Durant bringing it up. Pick and roll with you. Kicks it to you. Eubanks. Remember when we made a video saying is Eubanks better than Nurkic and that all Suns fans are going to be having that debate all year? You know, credibility. SGA, step back. Air ball essentially, but it did hit the backboard. No rim though. Beal looks like he got hurt. He's bringing the ball up. Please say psych, Beal. Beal got Carson Wallace guarding him, takes him off the dribble. Kicks it to Durant. Heavily defended. 3 in the corner is no good.
30 seconds to go.
Joe Dirt with the rebound, kicks it over to SGA, all the way to the rack. Silky smooth. 54-57, Suns need to hold here for the last shot. Grayson, who has been a beast awakened. Gonna get it to Beal. Go spot up. Does. Kicks it to Okogie. Wisely doesn't pull the 3. Okogie to the rack. Travels. But gets bailed out with a foul call. Let's go.
It was a perfect 6 of 6 from the stripe.
You look at the scouting report, right, and you say, if you're Oklahoma City...
135 likes. Thank you guys, man. That was a quick 10 likes. You guys rock. almost at that 150 mark.
Defensively because of it, right? And then if you're Josh Okogie, if you're
Okogie at the line. I like the aggressiveness from Okogie, but I don't know. I kind of would have liked him to get that back to Durant or Beal. If he hits these 2 free throws, I ain't going to complain. And he makes the first. Let's go, baby.
The #1 most dependable mass market brand, 3 years in a row by J.D. Power.
4 seconds to go in the half. Bradley Beal over here, both arms on the scorer's table, and he's heading over to the Suns bench. Not sure if there's something going on or he is just plumb tired out.
Okogie hits. Let's go. 3 seconds, and Durant traps full court. They are not going to get a shot clock or shot off even close. Let's go. Suns looking alive after, not the greatest, definitely a terrible start. Suns start this game terrible. It was like, 9-2, something like that. And then they just start chipping away, and admittedly, Oklahoma City's not having the greatest game that they could have offensively, but 60 points at halftime with no Booker. I think it's safe to say if we had Book, this would be one of those 70-point first halves. So, Suns looking good, all things considered, but they've got to get more stops. Let's just be honest. People talk about getting Lonzo Ball. Man, that would be incredible to get Lonzo. But you never know if he's ever going to come back from those injuries all the way. Jobin says, why is OKC trying too hard? I mean, like you said down there, everybody's going to try hard against us. We are the hunted. Beating the Phoenix Suns in a basketball game means something to people. And that's a sign of respect. Nobody's going to take this Suns team lightly. Nobody's going to think that, that they're going to get an easy win. They know they got to be on their P's and Q's. And that's what we're seeing from all of these teams. The Spurs did it. The Spurs knew what to do. And they got some help from the refs. But we shouldn't have let it get to that point. What's going on, Z2 Shorts? David Ray says, nice that we have a lead at halftime. Let's hope we can actually hold it this time. Oh, dude, this 5-point lead, you know what it is? This 5-point lead reminds me of how sometimes you step on the scale and you're 5 pounds heavier, and then sometimes you step on the scale and you're back down, like within a day, because we fluctuate weight-wise with it. That's all this 5-point lead means nothing. It will fluctuate. Honest to God, we could have a 20-point lead right now, and this halftime speech I'd be giving is that this 20-point lead means nothing because this Suns team, if they know how to do anything, it's blow a lead. We are masters of blow. We should give a TED Talk on how to give up a substantial lead and lose the game. It's like they get off on it. It's like their sexual kink is giving up leads and losing. It's disgusting. It really is. Iverson said, Gabe, it will be interesting to see if Vogel this time plays KD at the end of the third and lets him sit for the fourth. Are you talking about like we get up and he gets to sit, or are you talking about like bringing him out, playing him all third, and then not being able to put him back in until it's too late? Perry on Nelson, what's going on, said Beal's back ain't right. Well, let's take a look at the stats. And I agree that he's definitely not 100%. This is not 100% Beal. But I still like what I'm seeing from him. Pop up. Yeah, let's go with the tank top window. Where's me? Oh, that's the wrong tank top. We got Sundo all over the place, people. There we go. All right, let's pull up these stats here. 15 for Jalen Williams is too much, man. Dude should not be cooking you for that much. Holmgren, though, we did a good job. 8 points because we gave him 2 150% wide open threes that he drilled. Whoever's bright idea that was needs to be running sprints, even if it's Vogel. Durant. Game high for the Suns, 17 minutes, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and only 1 turnover. That's nice. Beal with 3 turnovers. So let's take a look at Beal. 15 minutes, he's 5 for 8, 13 points, Suns high, 13 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds from Beal is honestly quite impressive. I don't think we think of Beal as being I don't think we think of him as being a rebounder, so him getting 7 is nice. Keita Bates-Diop comes off the bench today in lieu of Okogie. Okogie is 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and he's got a block. So maybe, he's missed both of his threes that he's taken, but at least he's going to the rack and converting his free throws. That is helpful, right? Say he was out, he wasn't playing at all, this could be a 51-54 deficit that we're in. Han says playing his old team, smash. Oh, Durant, yeah. I think Durant can get it going. He just needs to get more opportunities out there. They're doubling him immediately. They know that Durant is an extremely willing passer out of double teams. If you watch him, he's really talented at it because he's so tall. He gets good passing lanes by his length and height, but he's extremely unwilling. He doesn't even fight it, man. He doesn't fight it. Just like, oh, the double team, there you go. There's no, oh, but I want to shoot. No, just gives it up immediately, and it seems like that's what the Thunder are doing to him. They're like, let's make Beal and his grandpa back beat us. Let's make Okogie beat us. Let's make Grayson Allen, who's now 2 for 5 and has at least hit 1 3. 5 points for Grayson Allen. I'm sorry, ain't going to be enough. It's really just not going to be enough. So, and here's why. Because I look at Grayson Allen and Eric Gordon as I look at them as being connected in that they're both such good shooters. They're not like normal role players. They're role players who could be starters, right? So one of them needs to be going every night and should be and likely will be. If both of them can't get it going, that won't hurt as bad when Book is back. But while Book is out, you need either Allen or Gordon to have an on game. And Grayson Allen was put in a position tonight where it's like, hey man, you can't have an off game. We have to have you go off because there's no chance we can get Gordon to go off. He can't pick up any of the slack. It's all going to be on you. So I think they need to do a better job of getting Grayson Allen involved because that is our knockdown shooter right now. Yuta Watanabe-san, people. 1 for 1 from 3. I know a lot of people have been upset with Yuta, calling him trash, calling him worthless, calling him this, calling him Japanese, which is true. There's nothing negative about it. And I tried to tell you guys, I'm not saying that I'm right because it's only been 1-3, but I'm still saying it, give Yuta a chance. Relax. He's such a good shooter, such a great shooter in my opinion, that he'll get it right. It's just shooting is such a difficult art. And these pros make it look easy. So you think, well, I've seen you hit 3 for 3 the other night. Why aren't you doing it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to go through ebbs and flows as a shooter, no matter how great you are. Yuta will get it back. Yuta's not like Okogie, who is bad more often than not. He's good more often than not. Just give him a chance. Give him a chance. let's see here. How do you guys feel about Eubanks tonight? I'm not trying to get you guys to say anything negative about Nurk. I just realized Nurk is 0 for 4 and 0 for 2 from 3. So, like, that's not good, but he does have 2 blocks and an assist. I think this is one of those down Nurk nights, right? Maybe the matchup isn't great for him. But that's why we have Eubanks. Eubanks showing up with 8 points and a couple, if not 3, really nice dunks. We got Sundo calling. Sundo.
What's the score, bro?
59-54. We had a terrible start, and then we tied it up at the end of the first, shockingly, and then we outscored them 30-25. So we're up 5 points, 59-54. No Gordon. Grayson Allen had his best poster as a Phoenix Sun. You're not going to believe it, dude. It was like he got mad because they were calling BS foul calls, like not giving him any calls. And he was going off on the ref, and then Vogel went off on the ref and got a tech, and Grayson was activated. He came down and just postered dudes. Like, you won't believe it, bro. It was a white flight moment. I forgot to say white flight. All I could do was scream. I was in the middle of saying we're not going to win this game unless we get Sundo. We need Sundo. The chat is...
I just got out of church. All right. We had a members meeting. We had to talk about things. I can't not be there. Your boy's on.
They know, but they want you back. All right?
Onto the highway. It'll probably be about another, I don't know.
Well, the chat wants you, all right, and we're going to get you.
I'm sure.
And they go have you. Utah's 1 for 1 from 3. Yeah.
What are the stats keys right now?
So 11 for KD, 8 for Okogie, nothing for Nurk. He's 0 for 4. Beal's got 13 with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. He could have 16, but he's missed 3 free throws. Okogie's got 8 free throws, and he's missed his other 2 threes. They started Okogie over Keita Bates-Diop. Keita Bates-Diop looks really good tonight. 6 points already, 3 for 5, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's just like timely, like he's in the right place at the right time to get putbacks and little dump-off passes. And then Jordan Goodwin hit a 3, and he's got 5 points. He's 2 for 4. And 1 for 2 from 3. Got 2 assists, a steal, a block. I'm thinking we could literally just replace Goodwin for Okogie and just put Goodwin in Okogie's spot. He's playing like Okogie again, bro, defensively. Yeah, you're gonna like the Suns you're seeing tonight. I think they're playing good. And Eubanks 4 for 5 with like 3 juicy dunks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
Well, good. We need some fun after Friday.
Yes, we do. Now, and we hit 150 likes. Like, we hit 150 likes before halftime. No, I was begging. I was shucking and jiving and begging. We had 100 at the end of the first quarter. No, it's because I've got Patriotic Sundo window up. It's just such a handsome... Oh, and then on the other page, I've got Guns Out Sundo. Now give me an estimated time.
I'm passing. I'm not gonna say the name of the town out loud because I don't want Burner to come. I'm passing the town before my town, so we're talking 5 minutes.
That's beautiful.
Maybe a little. Right away, it may take.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes, no problem. The second half's just about to start.
We're talking with.
Beautiful. All right, man. Drive safe.
All right.
All right, bro.
See you.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Sundo is on the way. All right? And the game is starting. Here we go.
Gordon not being available, you needed some people to step up with some aggressiveness, and I thought the Suns got all of that in the first half. You cannot go away from it.
God, guys, 6th gen, I hope they bring Metu in at some point, man. I really do. It's just,
if you base Diop, if you're in the game,
oh, he's not getting a chance yet.
Continue to stay aggressive because the target defensively are those.
I wouldn't mind seeing Nurk sit down tonight. I'm not mad at him, but he's not having a great game. So yeah, let Nurk sit and play Eubanks and Metu just to see what he's got.
Coach, 22 points from the bench in the
Rockets beat the Nuggets, Justice? What?
Kind of doing a little bit of everything out there.
Wow.
One steal, one block.
Oh, thank you,
Instrumental was he
Gorillax.
in the first half?
I mean, it was really solid.
I need to change it back here.
He's basically keeping the offense moving, right? A lot of our offensive pros have been because we're really stagnant. He's getting in and out of his screens, getting in and out of his flips, so he's got to continue that in the second half and keep our offense moving so we don't stall out.
Late game execution has been an issue for this Suns team. What do you need to see from this group down the stretch?
I know I say this all the time. We just got to stay organized.
Kogi back in. Got this starting lineup back out there. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Sundo will be here shortly.
But we'll come out, we'll be organized, and we'll be okay.
Coach, thank you.
Grayson, point Grayson, kicks it to Nurk. Nurk to Durant and sets him a screen. Durant crossover to the rack. Oh my, can't finish. Wants the foul call, but I got to be honest, I didn't see a foul myself. Into the corner to Giddey, guarded by Allen. Giddey to the rack, floater, in and out, gets his own rebound over Nurk and Grayson. How the frack did he get a rebound? Over 7 foot, 500-pound Nurk. Durant on the elbow, pulls up. Gorgeous, people. What a shot.
He's at the mercy if KD catches in his range.
What's going on, Buzzy? I need this win, too. No, Tori, I'm not mad at him. He's just having a bad game. He's having a bad game. Oh, Shea Gilgeous to Dort. Dort over to my guy, Giddey. Giddey with the finger roll. Good. Timeout, Frank. Timeout, Frank. Grayson. Screen from Nurk. Grayson to the rack. Over to Okogie. Over to Goodwin for three. Sorry, not Goodwin. It's Beal. No good. Dort with the rebound. Gets it to Giddey. Chet to the rack. Cooks everybody again. Boy, it was nice when he was out of the game. What up, Andrew? Durant gets it down to Beal, guarded by Chet. Beal. Beautiful crossover by Beal. I don't even care if it doesn't go in. Let's go. Nurk with the rebound. Nurk with the clear out. Nurk loses it to Shea Gilgeous. Giddey almost ripped. Finally ripped. Gets it back. Dort three. Air ball. Durant. Screen from Kogi. Durant to the rack. Pulls up. Off the backboard. No good, but he did get the foul call, and he's going to the line.
Already this season, Kevin Durant has scored 41, 39, and 38. 39 and 38, both against the Lakers. We're going to take a look at Victor from Nebraska as KD's at the line, watching the Suns game sponsored by Valley Chevy Dealers. Your chance to be featured on the broadcast. Post your
First free throw is good.
Outside Fam. What's up, Victor? From Nebraska. I was looking at all the fan mail.
Second free throw.
There's a huge stack of fan mail where Eddie sits here courtside. I hope it's okay. I started shuffling through it.
Both good.
From all over the country.
Yeah.
Are these people sending you basketball cards to have signed? Or
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah. Money. They send me money.
Jalen Williams, who's been on a tear tonight, gets it to Chet. Nurk pokes the ball out on the dribble. Chet gets it to Shea. Back to Jalen Williams. Crossing up Grayson. Working on Grayson. Loses the dribble a little bit. Back to Giddey. Giddey back to Jalen. Hand in the face, 3. I'm fine with that hit on the 3 because Grayson's hand was directly in his face. Shot clock was running down. I like that.
He can't dribble because the shot clock will expire, and that's just
Durant screen from Nurk.
see that if you're Grayson out.
Double shows. They get it out to Okogie in the corner. Down to Nurk. He's got Chet on him. Whips it to Gray. Gray catch and shoot. No good. It was a bad pass by Nurk. It was a smart pass, but it wasn't a good location. Made him jump to go get it. Chet, thank God, misses the top of the key 3. Nurk gonna go all the way to the rack. Almost lost the ball. He's going to the line.
Now being helped up by his teammate Josh Okogie.
Nurkic can handle the basketball. He's bringing it up. His defender is underneath the rim, just anticipating that.
Get these free throws, Nurk.
Pass it.
Get off the snide.
The Forgotten Angel program ensures that every child in the Christmas Angel program receives gifts in time to have a
First free throw's a brick. Torrey, I'm telling you, he's just having a terrible Nurk night.
on the plaza outside of Football
Terrible.
Center. There you can donate new unwrapped gifts for a Forgotten Angel and get 2 free tickets to an upcoming game. Learn more.
Second free throw is good for Nurk. Gilge, guarded by Okogie. Back to Giddey, back to SGA. Takes Okogie off the dribble. Nurk got away with a foul. Let's go. Nice strip. Durant with it. Over to Nurk. Nurk, couple pump fakes and a finish. Let's go.
That little pump fake there on Holmgren. A lot of respect for the 7-footer who had those 7 blocks in his second NBA game.
Giddey dribbles off his own foot out of bounds. Suns ball. Needed that.
What he does is more so trying to get into the paint, right? He's not confident in his jump shot. So when you're guarding him, he's got to be prepared. That's exactly what he wants to do. But also,
Grayson.
if you're guarding someone else, you can't take your eye off of your man because he is an excellent passer.
Screen from KD. Pump fake. Durant. Back to Grayson. Pump fake. Oh! Oh! Oh, why couldn't you finish that, Grayson? Damn it! Beautiful moves. Oh, what a pass. Good foul by Beal to stop that from going in.
Good hard foul. Prevent the bucket. Yeah, you got to come down hard on Jalen Williams. He is a strong young man.
Yeah, he does hyperbolic. He does. And the way he gets double teamed, he has no choice but to like it. He might as well embrace it. Dude can't touch the ball without being doubled. Can't take more than one dribble.
Good for this team. Oklahoma City, yeah.
Future's unbelievable.
5-4 right now, Eddie.
Well, finally. I mean, they've done a lot of that, what you call, not care too much about winning over the years.
You're saying like where you put your gas? In the gas tank?
In the gas tank,
Yeah, the gas tank.
Yeah.
Okay. That's saying it without saying it.
Well, they had no choice because
Beal's coming out. And Sundo!
put up with that. And they know they have to make
What
sure
up?
they keep this young man under wraps.
What
The
up?
only thing that's going to do it is to win.
Sundo is home, and folks,
Devin Booker, right? And Devin
They said we look good.
don't you feel safer now that Sundo's
I thought
here?
you said we looked good.
We did!
to help him win games. And
We've been resilient, okay? We've been resilient.
Yeah, they lost their home opener.
Nurk, top of the key. Into the corner to Goodwin.
141-139.
Back to Grayson. Grayson. Down to KD, 7
Good
seconds.
ball
Here
movement.
comes a triple team. They get it to Goodwin in the corner. Woof! Let's go. 2 for 3 from 3, bro. For good one.
Let me know when that next shot gets put up.
Okay, shot. In! Jalen Williams has been insane. He's on a Linsanity run tonight.
23 now for Williams.
Grayson.
Allen to KD. KD pulls.
It's down. Let's go!
KD.
All we needed was Sundo. We needed some black magic.
All right, relax. Relax.
Mixed magic isn't as good as black magic. We all know it.
Coach says, why is every game so competitive? Because it has to be.
Because we don't have Book. But I will be honest, okay? I'm an idiot. I thought we wouldn't have this type of adversity even without Booker. I'm a dum-dum. I'll admit it. I'm getting put in my place. All right? I'm getting humbled.
Humbled.
All right? Everybody's excited in the chat. You're here, man. I told you. I told him, I was like, maybe if we get to 150 likes before Sundo gets here, he'll come in here blasting bare nips.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Never going to happen? Didn't think so, actually. Could you talk to the chat real quick while I go and grab me coffee?
Yeah, I wish I could drink coffee.
You got to be able to go to sleep soon, right?
Yep. So I can't drink coffee, so I'm going to be staying up. Busy.
I'll be right back.
Sundo is a good luck charm. Well, doubt it. Sundo, what's up, Job? And how you doing? Gemini, Suns don't look like a playoff team, man. Does anybody look like a playoff team besides the Nuggets? I mean, I would be willing to look at. I need to look at all the standings and games and see who is actually out here blowing people out. I'd be hard pressed to say it's a lot. That's just me. But I will say this: the Suns team doesn't look as advertised, right? Maybe the hype for them was a little too much, and then it only got exacerbated when we saw them shoot 80% in the first quarter of that preseason game and just murder the Pistons. That didn't help at all. That just definitely elevated our expectations for this team. So who knows? All I know is let's just relax. Let's give this team until, after Christmas before we start saying they're trash and they're not and they're garbage. We got to give them time to gel. I will be willing to give them at least that much. Wes, there's our beautiful King Sundo. That's right. The King.
King Sundo.
I like the sound of that.
How's your shoulder doing, Wes? How are you recovering from that surgery?
The Thunders are sneaky good. I don't even know about sneaky good. They have some talent. Gilgis, Giddy. I like those guys.
Free throw's good.
All the players on their team.
Right.
Finishes off the 4-point play.
Still sore. I found out the glory of Percocet. Yeah, I bet it's glorious, bro.
That's a wild
I bet it is.
That's a wild
Hey, he needs it, though. He really actually needs perks. Perk 10, Wes just took a perk 10. Perk 30, Wes just took a perk 30.
Good rebound.
Wes do his perky dance. Do Wes's perky dance.
Good win to Okogie. Nurk says relax. Durant pulls. Good try, Nurk. Giddy with the rebound. Long
bro,
pass.
He didn't travel?
Blocked by KD.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Grayson to Nerd Daddy. Back to Mask. The Mask Wonder misses.
It's 2 for 4. Still shooting 50% from 3.
Giddy. my second favorite white boy. Is that Dart? Dart.
73-70. Suns here in the third quarter.
Grayson to Okogie, guarded by Jalen Williams. Trying to get it down to Durant, does. Durant, here comes a triple team. Wall. Look at this wall they put on Durant, bro. And then they're like, we'll leave Okogie and we'll deal with that, but we're not gonna do. It's just so smart. You see that wall every time.
What do you mean my Suns are not a playoff team? Like, everybody makes the playoffs. It's 18 playoff. Now, what are we talking about? Suns can definitely be a playoff team. Now, you can argue that they won't make a deep run. There's always that. That's the one thing I hate about the NBA playoffs, man. Like, everybody makes it.
Oh, Lord.
It feels like everybody makes it.
Nurk left alone for three. Please, Nurk. Brick, but rebounded by KBD. Give it back to Nurk. What are you waving him off for? Good one to Nurk. Nurk to Durant. Durant crossing up. Uh-oh, dribble off his own gigantic ski
job, KD.
Of a foot.
Shea.
Oh, what a finish.
Timeout, Frank. Maybe. Possibly.
What a finish, nope. Bro.
Don't want to do that.
That's like running into a wall.
9 assists for Josh Giddey.
Grayson out to Goodwin. Goodwin to the rack. Oh, Lord, throws it away. Dort over to Chet. Chet almost ripped by Goodwin. Shea. Beautiful dribble move by Shea. Get your ass fucked up.
Lost his shoe. He lost the shoe. Grayson.
Bro, he lost his shoe. He lost his shoe, and Durant landed with the full weight of his body on Shea's body. Like, look at this. Is insult, then injury. Show the injury.
Not only blocked his shot, but took his shoe as well. Should have picked it up.
Crunch.
Like, if you can knock a guy,
yeah, that's pretty brutal. And on the other end, Grace now gets a charge.
Well, somebody actually did grab somebody else's. Threw it up.
Yeah, Jacob, I agree with you on this one. Just drive, kick, shit, stuff's getting annoying. That stuff looks like a rec league offense.
Giddey driving on Yuta, kicks it out to Chet. Chet almost ripped by Nurk. Fouled by Nurk, and they didn't call it, bro. That's crazy. Thank you, refs. Little makeup call for that Grayson charge that didn't exist. Nurk Daddy kicks it out to Durant. Shea to get to Yuta. Goodwin in the corner. Hey, baby, let's go. Goodwin. You can find May in St. Louis.
This kid is something special.
I'm just happy that you made the reference.
Good ball movement on KD, but the good ball movement from Yuta.
Yeah, Fat Cat, I'm not wishing injury. I'm just saying the whole saying of, like, that's adding injury to insult. Like,
adding
blocking his shot like that and then getting crunched is crazy. And losing your shoe.
Yeah, my boy lost his shoe, got landed on by KD, and got blocked. It's not a good secret you want to end up in. Mac, only 6 make playoffs? You're right, in the play-in. I keep forgetting they had that stupid play-in. Who cares? I forgot about the stupid play-in.
Guess who's in the play-in right now?
We are not.
We are. We're 9th seed right now. 7, 8, 9, 10 get to play. I know it should. It will.
So, no, have you ever got beat up in school? Ivan says no, never. Are you kidding? Gabe, did you ever get beat up in school?
Is she crumping? What is this dance move?
I don't know. I'm watching a commercial.
Did I ever get beat up in school? I probably came close and got out of there, got escaped in time before I got jumped. But no, never got beat up in school. Did you?
No, never did I get beat up in school.
Nobody ever poured milk on you?
Nope.
for being a Suns fan?
Nope.
Yeah, no, thankfully no. But I mean, I have fought. I've knocked a couple people unconscious, and I've been knocked unconscious. And the thing about getting knocked unconscious is like, especially if you know it's coming, got all this adrenaline, getting punched in the face, especially with boxing gloves, doesn't hurt that bad, bro. It doesn't hurt at all until like the next day, and then you feel sore. But in the moment, you might as well be on cocaine.
I was never, ever, ever in fights.
People took one look at Sundo and they were like, I ain't built for this.
I don't think that was it. Nobody ever wanted to hit me. I was too nice.
I mean, your basketball
I'm not trying to say that I was a popular kid by any means, right? Because it wasn't like, but I was one of those dudes that did like hang out with everybody. Like I hung out with the jocks, I hung out with the nerds because I played basketball, ran track, and I loved sports. But I was also like an anime nerd and a band geek, so I literally hung out with everybody. It's like nobody had a problem. I had somebody call me a poser one time.
A poser!
It's the worst I've ever had. Like
a poser.
Yeah.
That went right over your head, by the way.
Shea Gilgeous down to Chet. Over to Dort, trapped in the corner. Throws it to some lanky ass dude. I don't even know who that is. Durant, screen from Eubanks, kicks it to KBD, over to Yuta, back to Goodwin, screen from Eubanks, back to Goodwin again, no, gonna keep it, gonna back down Chetty Chet, a left-handed hooky hook. Bro, Drew's been on one today. If you could give Nurkic Drew's post moves and leaping ability, Nurk would be an all-star. Dort. Back to Gilgeous. No good from 3. 6-point lead. I think this is the biggest the Suns have really had today. Screen for Durant from KBD. Pocket pass to Eubanks. Get dunked on.
See, and that's the thing about Drew that's going to get everybody so hyped up that they're going to say, oh, Drew is better than Nurk, is because of that right there.
What do you think? I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying
but that's where people will say that Drew is better than Nurk because of plays like that.
He should play the rest of the game, bro. Him and bring in Metu to back him up. And just give Nurk the night off.
More athletic on Chet.
Yuta, corner 3, locked and loaded.
What an Robinson. Hey.
Nothing racist about that at all.
I know.
So relax, people. All right, we're respecting his culture.
But we cannot pull
SGA
away.
slaps the 3.
But again, you got to get close enough, though, to at least bother him on the shot.
Goodwin back to KBD. Wise pump fake.
Oh, that man almost traveled.
KBD's got some weird dribble moves, bro. Can I be honest? Can I be real honest about KBD's dribble moves?
Be real honest, son.
He dribbles like a white man. He does. You know what it means. He's got a white man dribble package.
Jay's World says, wow, I was about to hit the like button, but I didn't know how racist you guys are. Jay's World times.
Whoa, Shea hits the floor and the jumper.
But he doesn't totally extend it, and I think the officials allow him to get away with it.
Beal to Eubanks. Back to Beal. Do you with the travel? They don't call it, and he hits a floater from the free throw line, bro.
He really did try.
Wow. Drew Eubanks is cooking Torrey's credibility right now. I'll tell you that much. RIP Torrey's credibility at evaluating bigs.
That's rude.
Shea putting his head down. Nice little dribble. No good.
Get the
KB
rebound.
with the rebound.
Get the rebound. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Never mind. It's too
No,
late.
I'm going to be too late for that.
Tori says, shut up, clown. That's the greatest of great insults right there. Calling you a clown. Calling you a bozo. A corky, if you will.
Beal to the rack. Hangs. Floats. No good. Long rebound. A good win. They hold it for the last shot. Or shoot a three. Eubanks.
Come on, Drew.
Eubanks is goated.
He got fouled.
Goated.
He got fouled. Let's
Goated.
go.
Goated. That's the white big we need in there right now, okay?
How you gonna hide it, Jobin? How you gonna hide him?
Hey, maybe Eubanks didn't travel on that floater. Actually, that was a better
Doesn't
angle.
look like it.
Him taking that three. The ball came off the rim soft.
Because I misclicked it. All right, well, hyperbolic time trader, we apologize.
A lot of times, guys that don't shoot it well, they'll shoot it, and if they don't,
That was hilarious.
If you've got any comments you really want to say, hyperbolic, write them down so you can chat them in 5 minutes.
No, you got unhidden.
Oh, okay.
6-point lead. Tori Jones says, why do I have a missed call from Gabe 13 minutes
I called
ago? That's
Tori to
great.
talk some business when I went to go get my coffee, but he's too busy gallivanting around town in Portland, picking up $1,000 checks, you know,
getting tacos,
driving around in his Rolls Royce, being driven around in his Rolls Royce.
What's the name of the thing that we use? Basecamp.
Had a question, you know, had a mojo question. I'll put it that way. Because it would be good to do our first mojo read, but I don't really know what to say, you know, other than it's goated. Jobin! Welcome! Everybody, please welcome Jobin, our newest
Horseman!
And before the stream, I was just hitting the horseman while it was waiting to start. I think I want to start doing that more often. No, Tori, we're not prepared around here. I really should have, though. I should have thought of it earlier. But welcome, Jobin. We're glad to have you. I tell you what, our army of
horsemen
is growing.
It really is
growing. And I was going to make a Nurk emoji. I didn't have much time before the stream because I had to work today, and then I couldn't find like a really good picture of Nurk. I'm trying to figure out.
It's a 1 monthy.
Oh, well, that's his 1 month message?
Yeah.
Either way, appreciate you, Jobin, for being a 1 month
horseman.
All right. All the same. Chuckster says, can someone on this team use their head and think clock management at the end of the quarter? Even Bradley Beal's acting like a rookie. Let's see if OKC gets a 3-pointer. I would have liked them to drag that out and take a better shot, but he was open. Like, how do you say no to an open 3 from Bradley Beal, you know?
Hanging with us this night. The Suns are currently up 86
Can I be honest with you, Gabe?
Yes, sir.
I wish
Be real. He wishes he was still on strike. Is a wild statement.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow, bro.
Bro,
I was fine. I was okay for another. I was okay until December.
Chet. Back to
Jobin
Williams.
with the gift. Who's getting gifted a membership?
Oh, baby. Chet for 3. Hits. Ivan, our resident 4th grader, is the newest
Horseman.
Welcome, Ivan, and thank you, thank you, Jobin, for creating a new
horseman.
Skip past the KBD. He doesn't come down with it. Turnover, Suns. Can we please stop turning over the ball? There's a simple thing as they go back around pass.
Open looks for Cam Reddish. Hachimura hit a 3, so we'll see if the Suns can tighten up, especially out on that.
Giddy to Jalen Williams. Going to the rack. Got Eubanks on him. Eubanks. That's a nice push dribble by Jalen Williams. 3 for Chet. Whoa, wide open. Good to go. Oh, you're good, Jobin. He said that was to make up for accidentally hiding someone's message. Goodwin to Beal. Beal to Eubanks. Eubanks to the rack. Over to Durant in the other corner. Let's go! Man, this game is too close, bro. No disrespect to the Thunder. I just don't want it to be so close. Jalen pulls up off dribble for 3, and it's good. That dude has made some strides since last year, bro. I remember him acting like this last season. Shout out to him for working. Goodwin to Beal. Beal loses it, but gets it to KBD. Durant comes away with it. Goodwin catch and shoot win. No Goodwin.
Thank you, KBD. Foul!
I didn't see a foul on KBD. Okay, Eubanks got tied up, and it's a foul on him.
Clinton says, wait, this isn't Gabe and Sundo's full-time job?
Clinton, hopefully at some point it will be. Imagine that world, Sundo.
That's where you guys come in.
Yes, that's why we love all the support we get from you guys. We appreciate the hell out of it because it's making that a possibility in the future here. Wiggins. Back to Jalen. Jalen spin move down to... Ooh, that's off Durant. That's off Durant.
Shot clock violation.
Okay. Tori says, that's where I come in. It's true, though. That is where Tori comes in.
Typical white man response by Tori. I love Tori. Tori is the best.
Good win. Screen from
that,
Durant.
Even though I'm saying sarcastic, I'm tired. That's why I'm saying half the stuff sarcastically. Durant pulls. No good.
Ugly. Contested. Kaysen. Or Carson Watson, sorry. Gets it back to Wiggins. They slap it out of bounds. It's their ball.
Hey, someone explain to me the Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama beef.
I think just because they're similar style and size and everything, you know, it's kind of like a who you got situation. Because, I mean, Chet's 7'2", you know? He's not 7'4", but he's 7'2".
And one.
Now, if you're on the weak side, you got to recognize that. You got to get there. You got to, whatever it takes, you got to get there. And so be it if you need to foul him. But again, as the Suns got into it with the Lakers the other night, there's a lot of things the Suns, Tom, didn't do right late in that game at the end of quarters and all of that.
Chet hits.
But the one thing that hurt them was really in the first half. When they had
88-89, man. I don't feel good about this, bro. I don't feel good.
And fouling them in the process of shooting.
Grayson gets it to Durant. They've been playing such tough defense on him, bro. Durant to the rack. Floater, no good, but KBD almost tips it back in. KBD in the corner, pump fakes Chet. There we go. Come on, Eubanks! Oh! Dag nabbit! That's 2 missed dunks by Eubanks this game.
Oh no, here we go.
15 points for Eubanks.
Yeah, Suns Nation's really overly horny.
Like when you play a team that's smaller and not as wide body, how do they affect the game with you? They block the ball. They try to strip you as the ball is going up in your hands, right? So you got to keep it close to your body and go up.
Is it the Suns Nation or is it
expose the ball above your head,
our old sponsor?
Seriously, a sneaky sponsor.
Number of those tonight. Good opportunities to score.
What was the name of that account? I can't remember.
Really gotten away.
Can't remember either. What was it? Live cams or something like that? Cam girls?
Yeah, something like that.
Looking at the basketball as if it's bleeding right now. It's like the trainer's like putting on gloves. Maybe there was some blood on there. Interesting.
Damn, they swapped the ball out and everything.
All right, so we have
A new ball.
fresh.
Let me tell you something. That would drive me nuts.
That's what it, yeah. So
Yeah, I would hate to get a new basketball too.
That would drive me nuts, man. Like I am all against changing the ball during the end of a game. No, they're not all the same.
All right, Military Appreciation Night presented by USAA Live.
My boy Eubanks is bleeding.
In Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Love it. We do this every year.
Oh yeah, Clinton. Clinton says this is quickly becoming an identity of Phoenix to give up these leads. Yeah, like I don't even feel like a lead's a lead anymore. It's not. It's just like a brief respite from pain. Yeah, Mike, I don't know. I think it's because we rely on KD all game, and by the fourth quarter, he's understandably tired.
8:38 to go here in the fourth.
Bro, are we going to get Beal back out there?
Basketball changed it. Drew Eubanks wiped off the blood.
Pass to Chet. Pump fakes.
Puts it on the
Oh, Eubanks chases it down, almost blocks it, but he makes him miss. He might have blocked it a little. I don't know. Goodwin getting a screen from Eubanks. Kicking it down to Durant. Triple teamed immediately. We need somebody to make them pay. Grayson fouled at the three-point line, but it's going to be on the ground.
Speaking of
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz draws the foul.
Great junior that he's in our prayers. He was part of a car accident as a pedestrian yesterday. He's in the hospital, but has been released. But he's going to be missing some action with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, Preston. I know. Me too. Injuries are a hell of a drug. Whoa! Foul on Dort, dragging my guy Eubanks to the ground. Telling you, bro, just keep Eubanks in the whole rest of this game, please.
Philadelphia's playing some great basketball.
He's been so active. Or Metsu, Chuckster. I wouldn't mind Metsu coming in, but I don't know if they're going to give Metsu minutes at this juncture of the game. In this style of a game. Eubanks got Chet on him. Kicks it back to Durant. Durant to the rim. Pulls up. Going to the line. Yikes.
James Harden played 28 minutes this afternoon.
Sundo. What's the likes looking like?
I got 171.
Not bad. Can we get to 200, por favor, by the end of the fourth? Keep it in mind. We got 281 watching. Durant hits the free throw.
On Wednesday, they've won 5 in a row, taking on the Golden State Warriors.
Jermaine said he needs SGA to get 3 more rebounds. It's possible. Especially if he gets his own rebound 1 or 2 times off of a layup that he might miss.
Eric's back in the game.
Yeah, they are playing well.
Did you have something stuck in your throat?
No.
That was? Okay. Join the Suns in celebration of the 22 tribal nations of Arizona.
Free throws are good.
Hosted by Gila River Resorts.
I'm ready for Beal now. Frank. I'm ready for Beal now. Jalen Williams to the rack. Pump fake, fade away. Bro, he is so nice now. What the hell? Should have seen what he was doing earlier in the game. Nurk's back in. Durant pulls up, heavily defended. Miss. There's 1 rebound for you, Jermaine. SGA backing down. Goodwin turnaround fadeaway. Put Beal in, coach.
Just over 7 minutes to go.
Oh my goodness, man.
We've got a King Wes update. A King Wes update. Wes, if anybody's new to the chat and you haven't subscribed, also guys, subscribe, obviously. But if you're new to the channel and you don't know about Wes's contributions, of which they are plenty.
Big contributions.
Wes he's on a crazy streak right now. I don't want to jinx the streak, but he's on a several game streak of setting a like goal. If we hit it, you get a free membership. Somebody gets a free membership because it's at random. So if you hit that like button, you increase the odds of getting a free membership to the channel. Free, members get daily nude pictures from Sundo. Isn't that right? Take that as a yes. No. So he said 220. We need to get 220 by the end of the game, and the chat will be.
That's 35 more likes. By the way,
we'll be West blessed.
So hit that like button if y'all want a chance to, basically a chance to get a free membership. Basically, what does a membership get you? Emojis and the right to tell us to do whatever we want, and we can't block you. So you can become a member, and really, if you hate us that much, become a member, and you could say whatever you want, and we couldn't block you.
Mama Durant in the house wearing the pea coat. Jackson's goated with a $2 dono. Thank you. Jackson says, good timeout, but this is where we lay over. Doesn't it feel that way, though?
Yeah, it really does.
Nuts, man.
Really had their way. They got to find a way to get back in there. Obviously, they're going to keep.
Apple said, can Lakers fans be members? Of course, man.
So the ball has to move swiftly, but you can't be, as the Suns did against the Lakers late in that game, where the Lakers were able to pick off a number of passes as the Suns were trying to rotate the ball out of double team.
92, 91.
And get the eye of the guy that you're trying to get the ball to and make sure that you're both connected.
Well, don't like these numbers. First of all, Oklahoma City has now outscored the Suns 12-5 here to begin the fourth quarter, and the Suns have missed 8 of their 9 shots, including 8 in a row. See if they can turn this.
Beal back in the game, thank God.
The Thunder 5 of 7 shooting.
Wes says it's on Katie and Beal to prove they don't need Book, which is seeming more and more and more like we do. Absolutely, man.
And they got Joe out there who they know is like that, the guy that you can't leave.
Good one, bringing it up, guarded by SGA.
They're going to be really consistent with this.
Screen from Nurk, not really a screen. Beal gets it, sets a screen for Beal. Beal out to Grayson, but it's a wild pass. Goodwin to the rack. Goodwin hangs, blocked, or just misses by Chet. Chet's signaling that he thinks he got the block. And SGA Euros off the backboard, and good. Suns down 3.
25 now for Gilgeous Alexander. 27 for Jalen Williams.
Beal. Floater is good. Tough, awkward-looking floater. We needed that.
By Bradley Beal.
Yeah, this group has to get it done. I mean,
Yeah, dog in a crock. Me too, man.
So about 3 minutes here, 2.5 minutes. They really got to find a way to continue.
Joe to Gilgeous. Back to Jalen Williams, who's been cooking everyone today. He gets Nurk switched onto him. Gonna take Nurk off dribble. Into the paint. Mid-range floater. No good. Nurk secures the rebound away from Beal. Grayson to the rack. No good, but he's going to the line, and boy, we needed that.
That's why you throw the ball up, because
Wes says we just don't have a rhythm established between not being full strength plus trying to match minutes. True.
You got to watch his feet, because I thought he actually came down before he shot it. I'd like to see that highlight again, as Bradley Beal did that. But if the guys can run back that highlight of Shai Gilgeous.
We need both of these, Ted.
See if he came back down before he released the ball.
First free throw from Ted Cruz Jr. is good.
Ted Cruz Jr.
That's what they call travel. I mean, I don't know if he did. Let's take a look. Oh, it's close.
Both free throws good. We didn't see it, but we heard it.
The NBA referees.
Bum, ba, bum.
No, I mean, that one was not a travel. But I'm just saying.
KBD trying to stay in front of Shea. Switch to Nurk. He's going to get cooked. They double. Chet into the corner to Giddey. Giddey's got Beal on him. Beal slaps it through Giddey's legs. And they're saying it's Suns ball. Hurry up. Hurry up so they can't check this. Hurry up. That was off Beal, baby.
Well, when you want to get away with stuff, you trap the guy over in the corner where no official is.
He can't see.
Yeah.
Wow, we're lucky they didn't review that. Beal, snatch back, step back, hang, no good. Nurk tips it out. Goodwin for three, no good.
I would like to just reset once.
Good defense, but Chet ends up with it in the corner. Passes it over to Isaiah Joe. Shea Gilge to the rack. Hangs, mid-range, fade, good.
Wasting any energy either. I mean, this is just unstoppable.
Here we go with the trading off. We can't close these things out here, man.
He's just got that sweet release up high.
Beal screen from KBD. Beal to the rack, bumped, and they're calling a travel.
They're going to call a traveling violation on Bradley Beal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, when he gets there, and like
Oh boy.
Beal, who was close by, you know, I know it's
It is so cold in my house, bro. I'm trying to keep it cold for my wife because she's trying to sleep.
that close. I would be like, okay,
That's all I'll say about that.
Shea Gilgees stripped and fouled by Nurk.
And busted for the foul.
Shea Gilgeous was trying to hook pass the ball across court. Now he says he was shooting. Now, if you're Rodney Martin, you fall for that. Yeah. You need glasses.
Seriously, dog. Says put Eubanks back in the game.
Thunder will have it on the side.
Oh, Nurk with the steal. Suck on that, dog in a crock. And then we throw it immediately to the Thunder. No big deal. Beal trying to steal. Giddey to the rack. Giddey hangs. Can't finish. Dort with the offensive rebound. Shea slowing it down. Shea goes left. Steps through. Fouled by KBD. Probably going to the line.
He's very good at drawing fouls. Okay, he gets you where he can hit you. He's purposely trying to run into you. Okay, so that's what you are at the mercy as a defender. He's purposely trying to. He's not trying to go around you. He's actually trying to hit you in your hip, and that's an automatic foul.
Free throw's good.
Even more confidence for Gilgeous-Alexander during the summer playing for the Canadian national team. Led them to the bronze at the World Cup. That was their first medal.
Grayson coming back into the game.
And they beat USA for the bronze. Also on that team was Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tell me he came in for Goodwin.
R.J. Barrett, Dylan Brooks.
And Okogie's back out there.
I like the substitution right now.
Oh my God, he missed a free throw. Let's go. Tries to strip it from Nurk. Lucky he didn't get a foul call, is Shea Gilgeous. 3:25 watching Sundo. They're watching you sleep through this game.
Dude, this game's getting on my nerves.
Okogie in the corner. Wisely does not shoot. Grayson, pump fake, goes to the rack. Kicks it back to Beal in the other corner. Three is no good. Nurk saves it. Back to Grayson. Pulls the three. No good. Out of bounds off Chet. Dude, ref, what are you talking about? Says Beal tripped Chet. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
These teams are scrapping, fighting for every rebound.
And Suns they're in the bonus now. So the Suns get to the bonus here faster than Oklahoma City Thunder. And that puts them in a very
How many misses are we going to keep having, bro?
I know.
Rookie Chet Holmgren.
well.
Big Bro says, do we believe in the mid game? I mean, do we believe in any game? Because nobody's really hitting any shot.
Time to bring Durant back in.
Like Chet Holmgren just fell himself, but they might
I don't know why they're
but I think
checking this, dude. They're trying to get a no call out of it. When Beal goes to the ground, his foot gets tangled up with Chet, and Chet loses the ball out of bounds. Like, I don't see how that could be a no call. I feel like they have to do that. Wes says KD is back in. Let's go. 338 watching. We're at, only 195 likes, Wes. Wes says if we get to 220 likes by the end of the fourth, he's going to give out a free channel membership. So hit that like if you want to be entered. Entered to win. All right.
Entered to win.
Okay. Dog and a Croc says put Metu in the game so we can hit some threes. Not going to happen. I just don't think he would put a player that's not normally in the rotation in during the pivotal moments like this, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. We got 200 likes so far.
Let's go. Getting close.
20 more likes, and then we're getting a new horseman gifted by Wes.
Yes, sir.
Trust me, he's got a hole burning in his pocket. He wants to do it.
I got a hole burning in my pocket to pull the horseman clip.
Horseman!
There, I'll just pull it for no reason. But I want to pull it again. Play is under review.
Iverson
Brought to
says
you by
another
Sweet
blown
James.
lead, but like we didn't have a huge lead though.
Yeah, I think
This
the biggest
game.
lead that we've had was like what? 6
points.
Yeah.
So it's not like we blew a huge lead. So relax with your negativity. Be negativity about something else, like the fact that all we do is shoot threes and miss them. I'll accept that negativity. Not the, oh my gosh, we gave up another lead. The lead was not that big to begin with.
This is a really stupid challenge by Frank. I don't know who advised him to do it, but I say they deserve at least one flogging. Perrick says, honestly, Beal's been ass every fourth quarter, turnovers, fouls, and missed shots. He's still rusty, man. It's been a long time since he's played any real games. And
Beal's not
he's
supposed to
working
be
his
the closer, though.
Yeah,
That's my thing.
Book's
Beal's not
gonna
supposed to
be the closer, you know. This dunk right there was just crazy, bro. He was so mad like 10 seconds before he dunked.
Meanwhile, the challenge by the Suns and Frank Vogel unsuccessful. Foul call.
Unsuccessful challenge. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Right?
By the way, 8 likes away from 120.
Woo! I mean, 220.
That's not me at 220.
220. So close, folks. Apple says he's very rusty. I agree. He's going to get better. His handles don't look 100% clean yet. These things come with time. His decision-making isn't 100% clean yet. Also, time. Chet, free throw. Is good.
Suns now being outscored
98-95.
here in the fourth quarter. Game was tied after the first.
More like, as you guys are filing in here, someone's about to get blessed with the membership by Wes.
Chet's second
Chet
free throw
Holmgren
is
hits the
also
first
good.
second free throw.
Oklahoma City.
Suns down by 4.
Well, Suns are shooting free throws here.
Beal, Durant, Nurk, Grayson, and
go.
Okogie in the game.
We are officially at 220.
Let's go! Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Durant, baseline, pulls up, ball slapped out of his hands. He just flat out loses it. Dort, slowing things down wisely, kicks it to SGA.
Going the Suns' way, man, in the fourth quarter of games this year.
Dagnall wants a timeout.
Shea, out to Jalen Williams, drives to the rack, and one!
Jalen Williams
Is that game, bro?
That's game right there if he hits it.
Lucky for Dagnall, but they didn't see him trying to.
That's
call a
unbelievable,
timeout.
man.
They have a chance at a three-point play.
Unbelievable.
Suns got to pick their head up here. Eubanks going to check back in. I think that's
Wow.
a good call there. And Bates Diop.
Yeah.
Even though you want to put
Bates
Josh
Diop and Eubanks coming in good.
All right, Wes.
And plenty of time still left.
Where you at?
They got to lift their heads, man. Like, fourth quarter's a winning time. Obviously, the Suns will be different when Devin Booker is back. And you always have two of your 3 stars on
Free
the
throw's
floor.
good for Jalen Williams.
So they got to try to find a way to navigate this right now. And try to figure out a way to win ball games.
Beal.
8-0 run for Oklahoma City. Nearing the 3-minute mark.
Beal to the rack. Stops. Hangs off the backboard. No good. Time is becoming an issue as Shai Gilgeous wisely slows things down. Guarded by Beal.
But he's all the way down by the Suns bench. Like,
Step back.
right, from a coach.
Woo! Dagger. That's a dagger, Sundo. My God. KD, bringing it up. Got Jalen Williams on him. Turnaround, mid-range, in and out. KBD with the rebound. Can't control it. Chet with the rebound off of that. Giddey handing it to Shea so he can stick another knife in our side. Here we go. Shea to Jalen Williams, who absolutely traveled. Abso-freaking-lutely traveled. And they don't call it. But then again, we've gotten away with some travels today, too.
They knew going into the fourth quarter they wanted to try to put away Oklahoma City, but started to see some of that frustration.
What was the point of keeping Coach Kevin B on the roster if this is what our offense looks like?
After being up 6. And again, this is where they sit right now.
Wes.
Wes with the gifted. Who's
gonna get it?
That's the only fortunate part here, right?
SB 1993. Let's go. Welcome our newest
Horseman.
And thank you, Wes, for creating yet again another.
Horseman.
And I broke the button. There it is.
Missed free throw. Kevin Durant drives. Kevin Durant. It's fouled.
You go back to the guy who's wearing the beanie on the Suns bench, Devin Booker, for his great, his fantastic.
Yeah, but I've seen SB around before. SB's been around the block. You know?
We want to without him.
No, that's pretty obvious. Everybody knows that.
Oh, we got a couple of donos, Sundo.
But we also knew.
Couple of donos, and I think Iverson's calling you out.
Iverson can call me out all he wants. I'm not the one on Discord fighting Tori and everybody else and how bad the Suns are, calling myself a
You hear
Suns
that,
fan.
Iverson? Sundo basically
and then saying that my what's the word I'm looking for? I'm too tired to think. But saying it's because you're realistic. My dramatics are because I'm realistic. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you hear that, Iverson? He's basically saying that you ain't black. Step back by Jalen Williams, no good.
Rebound.
Dort with the offensive rebound, and they are just going to go ahead and put us out of our misery.
James Harden to the Suns next year. No, that's the killer.
Giddey for 3, no good. Grayson with the rebound. Suns need a 3 or better at this point. Grayson to Durant. Durant to the rack. Slapped again. And this time they call it. But we got a couple donos, baby. Iverson says, but I'm negative. But I'm effing negative, though, right? And then he says...
Jackson says time for the headphone thingy. Star Trek? Nah, we're way past Star Trek time.
Thank you, Jacksons, and thank you, Iverson. We got another dono from Iverson. Got another dono from Iverson. It says, Sundo, you ain't black.
That's what we got.
Just kidding. We don't have another dono.
I'm sure it's what we got.
Just putting words in his mouth.
Example of how difficult it is going to be in the Western Conference this year. In general, I mean, the Rockets are playing excellent.
Oh man.
So it's no easy night.
Free throws are good.
Believe the Clippers will get better. You got to believe.
Chet bringing it up. Gets it to Shea.
They get Ja Morant back in a couple of weeks.
Shea slowing it down. KBD guarding him. Uta's out there because we need threes. And Beal sends Dort to the ground.
All right, Eddie Johnson. So
Lou Dort falls down. Really? I mean,
and they're in the bonus, folks.
SDL, I like your statement here. I will agree with you on this one. Defense wins, you rings. This team is ass on defense. Now, that's a proper right statement.
And SDL, that's not how it was supposed to be, bro. We were supposed to be a defensive team now that we got Frank. That's what Frank is for. But Frank is doing terrible on the defensive side and terrible on the offensive side. It's crazy.
Trying to overcome some mental blocks, mental obstacles. Sun's a couple days off. Practice hard tomorrow, or you go bowling?
Hopefully he gets you greatest podcast moments. You need what, 1 bucket from him? Dort hits the free throw. Sun's going to call a timeout as if they can still get back in this game. And I guess a 3 makes it 102. Get a stop. Another 3 makes it 106. But it is... Seems like that's out of reach, man. The Suns team just doesn't have it.
The Tracy McGrady thing.
Yeah. Good luck. Tracy McGrady ain't walking through that door. Code says, I was Team Monty, but I understand why he had to go. Definitely there were reasons he had to go, right? But I felt like the biggest reason was you needed to pick Ayton or Monty. And then we ended up giving up both. you know, and that's a lot of change.
That's the one.
Right? I would have been okay with keeping Monty if it meant knowing we were going to get rid of DA. I'd have been like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the only reason Monty's gone is because of his attitude toward Ishbia, from what we remember.
Right. Him and Ishbia did not get along. So it is what it is. Carla says, Bryn, the Suns better win after Friday's game. We're down. We're down bad. I think Suns are officially down bad.
Oh, Quentin, the Pistons are going to improve. We've already said they're going to improve. Any team that Monty's coach has improved drastically, but he's never gotten to that next level. So it's just been improved just good enough. And then that's it.
Durant over to Beal. Screen. Beal to the rack. Beal over to Yuta in the corner. We are like doing whatever we can to get a three, and Beal rushing a three hits the side of the backboard. Honest to God, bro, I think Beal should have just taken that too. If he could have hit a floater or attempted a floater, what do you think?
Yeah, I just think that. Or Yuta should have shot that three.
Roy with the $2 dono. Thank you, baby boy, toy Joy's boy Roy in corduroy. Says Suns losing pretty alarming? Question mark.
This one to me is a little alarming. Here's what I think. The fourth quarter is alarming for this team across the board.
When they look at the score and they're thinking, oh, they're going to be aggressive and they're going to try to foul. No.
Yeah.
It's in the back court. You can get an 8-second violation. No.
And it's continuing to be an issue.
You know, you in the front court, maybe, but not in the back court.
10-point lead once again. Grayson bringing it up. Gets it to Durant. Durant doubled. Right back to Grayson. Grayson. They get it down to KBD in the corner for a three, and he bricks. It's crazy, bro. I wouldn't mind if the crowd started booing a little bit, you know? Like, it would be warranted. Yuta. 40 seconds to go. Bro, that was like some Three Stooges looking ass, Washington Generals looking ass defense. That was crazy.
Hang on, their first win here in Phoenix since January of 2020.
Code says KD isn't a floor raiser for his teammates. Man, I kind of disagree. Like, Code, what can he do other than get the ball and correctly make the pass once he gets a triple team? If you can't score while KD's being triple teamed, that's on you, man. I feel like the role players really let KD down. And of course, we needed Eric Gordon.
Well, 16-game improvement last season when they won 40 games.
Let's see what the fuck Diego's got to say today.
Ooh, we got a Diego personal dono?
Yeah, I don't feel like reading it right now.
How sus is it?
I'm not reading that. And it's not anything sexual. It's just inappropriate talking about his bathroom etiquette.
All right, Diego, you know the rule. Type it into chat, and if it's not too sus for me, I'll read it. Daniel is losing his mind about Bradley Beal, saying that it's not a big three. He's just a regular player, nothing special. Daniel, I mean, you are entitled to your opinion. I don't blame you for feeling that way, but I disagree. I think that he's just still coming back from an injury that's, you know, we all saw how he was shooting with his bad back just 2 weeks ago. He's not 100%. This is not the Bradley Beal that you're going to see around the halfway point during the season if he gets fully healthy and stays healthy and all that jazz.
Barry says fourth quarter curse. That's where I'm at with it, bro.
I feel like we had this game damn near lost before the fourth quarter, but
no closures. We don't close.
Well, Diego, God damn it. He doesn't need to know that, Diego. He doesn't need to know that. Even if you were his wife, I don't think he would want his wife texting him that. Goodwin to Metu! Oh, wait, we've got all the bums in. Okay. Metu, no good from 3. Eubank shoves Chet out of bounds.
You can never get any minutes, bro.
Like I said, Frank Vogel wants to try to find him some extended minutes, not just final minute of game.
Yeah.
I like that Metu just pulled right away.
Didn't cut it for the Suns tonight. Like,
with confidence.
So far in this game from Oklahoma City, and that's the one area you probably didn't expect to happen.
Man, they're gonna go ahead and end this. I'll just give you a quick synopsis. I'm tired as hell. I'm mad that we lost. I feel like I cursed the team.
You didn't. This was destined to happen. This is destined to happen. Suns lose. Suns lose. Let's see if we even try a shot here at the end.
Take something from it, right? You know, it's not a full game of miscues and not playing well.
Goodwin gets it. I think he's just going to dribble out the clock. And there you have it, folks. Suns lose! Suns lose! Time for the post-game show. Sundo Sympnopsis. Sundo, take it away.
Don't know what to say. Yuta Watanabe and Eubanks were the only two positives on our team. Oh, and Goodwin. Everybody else was a negative. Look, man, here's the deal. You had a lead. If anything, if what you said was correct, like we started off bad enough first, but we at least ended up 29-29. We outscored them in the second. We outscored them in the third. And then once again, we only scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. And this whole fourth quarter meltdown is starting to become a trend for this team. We are not closing out games. It's becoming a problem. Go look at every game that we've lost like this. It's the same thing. And so they got to figure it out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I know everybody keeps saying Book's supposed to be the closer, but like, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just right now, the offense is unimaginative in the fourth quarter. It's just, hey, KD, dribble, ISO, Beal, dribble, ISO, kick. Shoot a 3. Oh, wait, our guys don't shoot a 3 because they know that the kick is coming, so they're not even going to challenge you on it. Like, so they got to adjust and figure that out. Fourth quarter meltdowns is killing this team in turnovers. But we had 17 turnovers again today, Gabe, as we talked in our video, bro. 17, that's on par. They had 7.
It's better. It's a lot better. You know?
So, there you go.
Yeah, it almost makes me feel worse about the loss that we cut our turnovers down by 10 and we still couldn't get a win. And it really wasn't close down the stretch. I mean...
No, we didn't cut our turnovers by 10. OKC had 7. We still had 17.
What do we... Okay, I thought you were saying last game we had 17 and now we had 7.
No, our
of course
average
we had 17. Of course. So why would I think that? Lord.
We had 17 turnovers. Beal led. Beal and Durant led with 5 and 3. So
we have to run our offense through them because we don't have any other choice, man. But
we have plenty of other choices. Build up an offense that gets dudes open. You got all these guys around KD, Beal, and Booker to be shooters. Like, move them around. Don't just have them sit in the corner all day. Move them around. Make the defense move. It's like, so literally it's just cut. Here I am. I'm Yuta. I'm sitting in the corner. Oh, the guy's on me. I got to kick it back out.
You're right.
Like, so do something with them. Get some movement for them. Off ball screens, something. Do what you got to do. It's just weird. There's just no imagination in the fourth quarter as far as it comes to offense at all.
We missed a $2 dono. Thank you, the Haunted Kiwi, $2. Says, if we need Book to have 13-plus points in the fourth, we suck. Well,
thank you.
But Kiwi, and thank you again, he would have been scoring all quarter, or all game. So, like, the score difference would have been a lot different. You know what I mean? Like, you just need Booker back. What sucks, man, is time goes slowly when you don't want it to, and it goes fast when you don't want it to. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's just the nature of time. Like I got all these dogs in my house. I love them to death. I feel like time is moving so quickly because their lives are short. And the opposite end of the spectrum, I feel like this time can't move fast enough to get Booker healthy. You know, and also time not just in order to get Booker healthy, but time to get this team some chemistry. You know, chemistry is not built in. This was our 10th game. We've played 10 times together. That's not enough to be. We've played 10 times, 8 without Book. You know? We just don't have any chemistry. We don't know how to move without the ball and set each other up. And the only options we have, like you were saying, is you kick it to Durant. They build a 3-person wall that waits. So you've got the guy on Durant, you've got the big waiting to double, and you've got a guard waiting to double. OKC did this. Like it looks mirror image to what the other teams are doing, all the way back to the Spurs. He takes a dribble. They close on him. He has to give it to Okogie in the corner because that's who they leave open. Or they kick it to Yuta, and Yuta's covered. And he has to give it to Okogie. Like we're too predictable.
We need to see some Metu. We need to see some Metu, and really just need to see Metu. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm tired as hell.
All right, man. I'm gonna finish up here and keep talking. We got another dono. Have a good night, man. When's the next game, Sundo?
It's Wednesday.
All right. So have a good night, bro. Sorry we couldn't get you that done.
All right, y'all. Suns lose.
Well done.
We suck.
That's he's not wrong. We literally suck now. It's crazy. Easy Money Goat says KD is washed. Beal is not as advertised. Well, let me take a look at the stats here. Let's see what you think. 28 points for KD. 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. I just don't think that the washed thing holds up, guys. I don't think that holds up. Okogie in the starting lineup. He had 8 points at halftime, all on free throws. Nothing in the second half. I just think Okogie needs to come back out of the starting lineup because he's not giving you enough. He can't make the defense pay for the doubling and triple teaming wall that they're putting up on KD. And you got to have people in there that can make him pay. Hell, if we need to start Yuta, start Yuta. I don't care because Gordon is going to be out for a little while, guys. So we're kind of screwed. SDL says Beal was an unnecessary addition. I just could not disagree with that more, SDL. You traded a 94-year-old Chris Paul and a drastically overpaid, underperforming, always injured Landry Shamet for Bradley Beal. Just have patience. I beg you, SDL. I beg all of you. Have patience with Bradley Beal. If and when he's played for like a month, you're going to see a completely different... This is Rusty Beal. This is just Rusty Beal. We just got to be patient, and no one's going to take our fandom away from us. We're Suns fans. We were born in the mud. We were born in the darkness. This ain't shit. This is nothing. We got a super team that's injured and hasn't played together yet. We can weather that storm. We used to have Dragon Bender starting and Marquise Chris starting at the same time with Tyler Ulis. We can handle this. It happens. So we look bad. It happens. But I just feel like there's going to be a time this season where we're going to look back on these times and giggle and be like, man, can you guys remember how how suicidal we all were. Oh my God, people were overreacting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of overreacting too in retrospect, but it just felt so. That's what we're gonna be dealing with in a couple of months. In a month, who knows how long it takes? Who knows? Tori says, facts, Gabe, a lot of Suns fans forgot how to handle adversity. I feel like they have, man. We've been spoiled here. Been spoiled. And I'm not saying you're wrong about the Suns being trash, Easy Money Goat. They are trash right now. But this isn't the final form. This is the beginning stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're a big chunk of cold clay that needs to be warmed up a little bit, stretched out, pause, and formed into something beautiful. But it's all there. You know? I mean, you guys know how hyperbolic I get and how emotional I get about this team. I'm not going to cry myself to sleep tonight because we lost. We still have Kevin Durant, who in my opinion looks like he's back. He just needs help. He needs help. And without a point guard, I mean, I think Beal did a bang-up job tonight. 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists from Beal. That should be good enough. But you've got Goodwin going 3 for 7. I guess we should just be happy with the 3 threes. Keita Bates-Diop missed his 1 3. 0 for 2 from Okogie. 0 for 3 from Nurkic. 0 for 5 from Beal from 3. 1 for 3 from Grayson Allen. And you didn't even have Eric Gordon in there. And you obviously don't have Devin Booker in there. So, like, and on top of that, if you guys thought that Oklahoma City was going to be a pushover, that's on you. I started this stream by saying that this is going to be a tough game, and there's no reason to act like we're going to get an easy win, that the OKC is legit. They got studs everywhere, and they play hard. They are a perfectly formed team. They're just young. They're just young. Pete Puma says Suns need to get rid of Grayson Allen. No, they don't. No, they don't. Grayson and Gordon are both going to have a good game or a bad game, a good game or a bad game. And we didn't have Gordon, so that Grayson Allen bad game really hits hard and really hurts. But he was hustling out there. He gave us a little bit of energy, early through that game. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, am I happy? Hell no. This sucks. I thought we were going to be cooking teams early and often, and I didn't think that we needed Booker. But if anything, this just puts into perspective how great Devin Booker actually is. That Kevin Durant, who's averaging 29, or I think he's still averaging 30 points per game, and Beal, who's coming back from... They need Booker to come save them. That's how good Book is. And Book will. He will. Just give it time. Give Beal time to warm up and get back into basketball shape so that down the stretch in the fourth quarter, he's not super tired. And STL says KD is a turnover machine. I agree. He passes out of at least 20 to 25 doubles per night, and sometimes that's going to turn into a turnover. That's why we need our defense to not be so reliant on that. It's like, you know what their chess move is going to be to counter Durant. You need to put some sort of preemptive thing out there. You need to do some preemptive chess move to make them be on the defensive, because we're on the defensive. Every time he gets the ball, he gets tripled with a wall. Nurkic didn't help at all. I'm not trying to spit bars. It's just naturally happening. Slayer's icon says, defense is a problem. Have no real good defender on the team. I agree with that. You know, that's why Nas Little was getting some play early in the season. And Keita Bates-Diop's getting a little bit of run now. They're trying to find who's going to be the defender. They ended up going back to Okogie for that role, and he was so sad on offense that he couldn't even be effective out there. Chuckster says the Warriors losing again. The Nuggets lost tonight. It sucks, man. It just sucks. You know? It's like, you know what it's like? It feels like when you were a kid, I don't know if your parents put you in timeout, but it feels like the Suns are in a timeout. My parents, one of their things, because don't get me wrong, my dad would slap the shit out of me and spank the shit out of me. But sometimes, a lot of times what they would do is they'd just make me go stand in the corner. Anybody's parents make them stand in the corner? I'd have to stand and stare in the corner for until they felt like I had been there long enough. And that's what we're doing right now. We're in a corner timeout. Just staring at the wall, getting shit on from everybody on Twitter because everybody wants the Suns to lose. Think about how you felt when the Nets formed their super team with a pre-washed, about to be washed Harden and Kyrie. What did we want for the Nets? Did we want the best for the Nets? Did we want anything but the worst for them? You know what I'm saying? And now we're in that position. People want us to be the Nets 2.0, a super team that just can't get it together because they're too injured and whatnot. So we're going to get shit on the internet. Just get used to it. But, ideally we'll get the last laugh at some point. Slayer says Beal looks old. That's what happens when you get injured. That's what happens when you're coming back from injury and shaking off rust. Sometimes we Sometimes we see Beal for who he actually is, but he can't be that on every play because he's not there yet. What they do, what these stars do, is incredible, and they make it look easy. It's not easy. Everything needs to be perfect. It all needs to be perfect. His body needs to be perfect. His win needs to be perfect, and then he can show you what he is. Oh, man. Clayman says you should be worried. I feel like I'm a healthy level of worried. My eyes have been opened that this season is not going to be a cakewalk and we're not just going to dog walk people. I get that now. We're going to have to scratch and claw. But I think that will make it that much sweeter in the end if the Suns can get to where they want to be and should be. SDL says the championship window is closing fast, if not closed already. I don't think it's closed, but I agree. I mean, it's starting to close for sure, but it's tough, man. It's just so tough to not prejudge this team before we see book on it, before we see a 100% healthy. Do you guys disagree with me? I think that Durant is better this season than what we got from him last season. Is that fair to say? You might not think that Durant's his apex level, but he's definitely better than he was last season on the Suns. Well, what you're seeing right now from Beal is the version of KD that we had last season on the Suns after coming back from several injuries. Once he gets to the point where he's real Beal, and we have real book, you guys are going to feel silly. You guys will feel silly for saying all these things. And I'll sit here and I'll just wait on it. I'll just wait on that day to happen. Box Office Bankroll says rest Durant. Unfortunately, that's actually something they need to worry about. They can't rest him. They got to overuse him. Hopefully he doesn't break down. SB 1993, our newest horseman, says Vogel want to throw a fit at the refs. He needs to take that attitude to the locker room and throw some chairs around, get this team fired up. Definitely. And I don't know if it's that this new defensive system just isn't taking a hold yet, and we don't have chemistry inside the new defensive system, but the defense is an issue, and that can definitely be blamed somewhat on Vogel. Somewhat on him. SDL says losing streak started. Easy Money Goat says Katie isn't an apex predator anymore. He's not, but I feel like Book is really close to being. I think Book is basically an apex predator. Like, Book isn't the type of apex predator that Luka is, because Luka can do more things, but as far as scoring the ball, and he's come a long way with his playmaking, you know. General Freddie says they need a point guard. They probably do, man. They probably do. Clayman says, stop saying Booker this, Booker that. We can't give up the game like this. That's also true. Because even without Book, you still should be able to get this win tonight. But everybody played like shit around Durant and Beal. Beal didn't have a great game either. What is this? 6 for 18? Trash. 0 for 5 from 3? Trash. You know, you've got Beal out there, but you don't really have Beal out there. You've got like half of Beal out there. And OKC is a really good team. Shouldn't be expecting the Suns to just cook OKC. It's not going to happen. DeAndre Riddle says, yes, KD is what the F. People, we just getting started. No way all down like this after the first 10 games. Oh, they are, DeAndre. Daniel says, I'm only a KD fan at this point, not a Phoenix no more. Yeah. It's like the sum of our parts isn't equaling up to what it should. We've got such good role players, but it's like without chemistry, it doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't mean anything. And that also might go back on Frank. I don't like the offense they're running, man. I really don't. Tori says, Blazers got a lineup with Duop Reith, Jamari Bouye, Chris Murray, Jabari Walker, and are beating the Lakers in LA. LOL. Good. Beat them up for us, please, because we can't. But how would you guys like to have a starting lineup like the Blazers have? Would that make you happier? General says Frank needs to use Bull. I got to be honest, General. Bull didn't do anything in the preseason to make you think that he's going to help the team do anything. Joe Blow says this team looks so lost. All the pieces aren't clicking together. It's going to be a long season unless we turn this around quick. The West is no joke, and this year everyone is good this year in the West. Absolutely. The West is a nightmare. A hot start would have been great. And, you know, DeAndre pointing out that this is a team with 13 new players. 13 new players, man. Rome was not built overnight. Jason L says, I want to see Bull over Josh Okogie. Well, they play a little bit, you know, different positions, so you're not going to get him probably directly, but I wouldn't mind seeing some Bull. You might as well. What do you have to lose at this point? You're losing every damn game. You're giving up every lead you have. Why not see if he can give you a spark? See if he can protect the rim a little bit with that length. Box office said he should put Bull on Victor Wembanyama. Man, the best comparison I can put is like, you see what Embiid is, and everybody thought Ayton was going to be like the next Embiid, and he shut that down wisely and hilariously. The way that Embiid is a dog, right? The way Embiid has that dog mindset, he's like a dominant alpha male on the court. Ayton was a total beta, right? That's the exact dichotomy that I see between Bull and Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has that dog Embiid work ethic, physicality, and confidence. Bol has DeAndre Ayton's DeAndre Estrogen, coursing through his veins. So when you're like a DeAndre Estrogen style player and you weigh 50 pounds at 7'2", you can't really do much. $2 dono from Haunted Kiwi. Thank you, bro. Says we're tanking for other teams for 7 years. Oh, like picks? We're not tanking, man. No tanking going on here. We're just getting our nuts kicked in a little bit. My Dick 10-inch. What's going on, Dick? Says Eubanks gave the effort we thought Ayton was going to have. Yeah, I love Eubanks. He played great tonight. I think, let me see how many minutes. He played 5 less minutes than Nurk. Yeah, tonight was a Eubanks over Nurk night. They're going to happen sometimes. Ruben says, we can't turn this around, bro. That 8-8 start in 2021 was luck. Oh, I think we can. I definitely think we can. We go on a nice little 15-game win streak somewhere around here. Just got to get going. We're still just turning our tires in mud. We have not put the chains on the tire yet to get us out. And that chain is Devin Booker. TOFR says, missing McHale so much right now. Yeah, but now that I know that Durant is the real Kevin Durant, it makes it a lot easier to say goodbye to McHale because we got the real Durant. We just have to utilize him, and people have to play well around him. It's crazy that he gets triple teamed and the other players on the team that aren't being guarded can't do anything to make the other team pay. It's unbelievable. Clay says, I'm surprised Nurk and Eubanks didn't take Chet to the rim every time. Dude's small as fuck. He might be skinny, but he knows how to block shots, and he got some blocks tonight. They tried him, and it didn't go well. And Nurkic, aside from normally already having really weird post-up moves and a weird hook shot and just no athleticism when it comes to moves, it already wasn't going to happen. You put somebody 7'2" on him, it's not going to go well. Freddie says, if LeBron made McGee look like a star, I know Frank can use Bol. Yeah, I mean, why isn't he then? Frank knows big men. Frank's favorite thing is big men. If he's not giving Bol a chance, it's because he's practicing like he was playing in the preseason, like trash. You know? Every time he made a shot or a layup, it looked like a gadget play. Like, oh, can you believe Bol scored? It shouldn't feel like that. Really shouldn't feel like that. Trade KD and Beal for Tyrese Halliburton. Hey, GOAT, how about we just don't trade, or how about we don't draft Sticks over Halliburton in the first place? You know? Ruben says, bro, that is a lot to ask for, and I wish I had your positive attitude, Gabe. You and Sundo make me feel better. Well, I'm glad we can make you feel better, man. Like, I don't always have a positive attitude. You guys have seen me lose my mind on this chat. You guys have seen me, or on this stream, you guys have seen me be super, super negative. But I knew going into this game, like, expectations, they mean a lot when it comes to happiness. And I knew that this was a bad matchup for the Suns because I respect the Thunder and I know what they've got on their team. Real talent. And we're missing our best player, and we're missing Eric Gordon. And, you know, this is a game you can lose. Just be patient. I mean, be mad. That's fine. You guys continue to be mad. I'm not telling you not to be mad, but be mad and be patient if you can. You know what I'm saying? I know it's depressing right now, Slayers. I know it's super, super depressing. Allie says Bol's a waste of a roster spot that that was campaign's role. I agree with that 100%. I think we made one too many moves. Just like when Ishbia got here and we were trying to make all these moves and we decided, hey, you know what would be sweet? Let's just go ahead and give up Dario Saric, who's having his best shooting season in his career for the Suns. Let's give up Dario for, I don't know, Darius Baisley, who's not going to be played in the playoffs and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a bad move by Ishbia. Ishbia's made a lot of great moves, but that's one where I got to call him out. And I feel like Bol Bol was just another giving up Dario for a player that's never going to be used and is worthless on the roster. And I hope that Bol Bol makes me look bad for saying that. I really do. Hey, Zesty Bol Bol, I really hope you get less zesty and you know, I hope testosterone starts flowing through your body for the first time in your life. Okay? Is that fair, people? Oh, man. Nothing else to say, you guys, other than we got to be patient and just take these licks on the chin. Just keep dealing with the pain. Me and Sundo will be back on Wednesday. Probably put a video out before then. Be looking out for that. Hit that like on your way out if you haven't. The Discord's open. I believe the Discord link in the description is working. If not, I can pop one in the chat after the stream. Come hang out with us in Discord and be depressed with us. But until next time, guys. Suns lose! Suns lose! Oh, we better just get rid of Kevin Durant. Never should have traded Mikhail. Devin Booker's probably washed too. Bradley Beal? We should have kept Shamet over Beal. Oh, I fucking hate myself. I hate Vogel. Get rid of Vogel. We should have kept Monty. Even though Monty never called a timeout and his rotations were trash.